I mean, this isn't great, but also, like, not doing great things is kind of the plan. Yeah, we're gonna do some weird stuff today. We're not even deathworld settings, we're just on default settings, because there was... I mean, there's a kind of a bit of a story about this. We're not even doing a real run, as it turns out. There was some chatter on the Discord about, hey, maybe an interesting race would be... oh, I've got a lot of coal blocks, that's pretty nice. Maybe an interesting race would be something like, how many biters can you kill so quickly? And so I think today, we're actually going to do a thing where... What am I doing this for? This is not the right way to be doing this stuff. When you're putting this stuff down. Yeah, the thing is going to be... How many biters can we kill? Can we kill a lot of biters? We want to kill a lot of biters. Like, we're not even racing to a rocket. The thing we're going to be racing to... I mean, and part of this was also... like, just generally not being sure what a good number of biter kills to be racing to was. I think Nifrim's had said something about, you know, maybe 100,000 biter kills, and not really... I don't know that anyone had a great idea exactly how long that would take. And then I was thinking about that, and I thought, you know, there's some interesting and degenerate stuff of, like, the amount of stuff I might be able to leave out if the entire goal is just killing a bunch of biters. So that's what we're gonna do. You see, yeah. So we're gonna build some amount of base. We're gonna build it over here, I guess. Hey, there's another coal block. And then we're going to... Yeah, there's still going to be some tech. There's going to be probably a lot of fighting. One of the other questions for me and my little laptop potato, because I don't run 100%, is for how long will the UPS last if the principal goal is killing a lot of biters? So there's a lot of, you know, open questions and experiments about that as well. I probably should have had more furnaces down. Hey, these guys have probably got, yeah, 4 more. Yeah, did not do that well at all. It's fine. Yeah, so we're gonna kill a bunch of things. We're gonna do, like, mostly a fairly normal kind of start, I guess. Yeah, we need a lot more of these. I mean, it's default settings, so I'm not as concerned about pollution as I am with deathworld. But it's also kind of... It's not... There's not a whole lot of trees around. There's these trees, and then there's I mean, it's also not deathworld, so I've got a bit more starting area to play with. But overall, I think we're kind of fine. This will give us enough for 6 of these guys. So we'll kick this off with wood, apparently. That's fine. Is there anything else to... Yeah, I can grab these guys while I'm waiting for things to craft. It'll be somewhat useful. Yeah, we did have more of these, didn't we? Okay, so all that's kind of going enough now, I guess. Yeah, let's get those. Let's get these. I probably will actually want another 2 burner miners. I probably want to go up to... Do I want to go up to 8 burner miners? Was that... Oh no, that wasn't another coal I couldn't mine the trees. That was just bashing copper. Sure. Okay. Yeah, UPS, good times. We'll do that, we'll get this out. You guys want to start, then we want... Yeah, this mining's also kind of terrible. And that one's in a bad place. And I made 4 of these. I guess I'm making more of that as well. Sure. It'll be fine. This is... Yeah, these are not evenly fueled at all, but, you know, whatever. Okay, you guys don't get to stop. You always have to keep going. We'll make 4 of those, make a bunch more cogs. Yeah, this is pretty normal. Is that... Yeah, we want that. No, we're not going to bother going into that one. I think we're going to build to the left, because the oil I want is also to the left, so we are, you know, we are getting some oil. Some of the things happening are going to be kind of normal. Don't want any of those, that's pretty normal. But a lot of the setup is going to be pretty standard. That's going to still be fish. That's going to still... I'm not doing that. I'm not going that far off the track. Give me all of this stuff back. One of these, like some of these. I do need another one of those. And then, yeah, it looks like we just need... Okay, this stuff for these guys. That should keep them busy for a while. And then more of these guys over here. Everyone's just hungry and wants all the fuel, which is not... I mean, I'm sympathetic to their plight. Is that everything I needed? All of those? Maybe one more of these. Haven't decided where that's going yet. Oh yeah, let's get some of those, and then, yeah, some of these, and then, yeah, just stuff, sure. And now we have to decide where the power grid goes, and I guess it goes up here. It's not going to be too much in the way. Yeah, let's put it over. We'll put it over here, because there's some more rocks I want to pick up at the same time. And also because I don't want to have to pick up the crash site, because I'm also kind of lazy. Lazy slash fast slash also just lazy. So yeah, there were a couple of things I was looking for the seed, which we might get around to talking about in a bit. Let's also just get the rest of that into the queue. Here is probably fine. Let's get some... I don't need fish yet. What am I doing this for? I don't even have any kind of combat stuff, so being alive a little bit longer is not going to help with anything. Yeah, but we can do that. We can do a UPS, please. We got these guys. How much in the way is this? It's kind of in the way, isn't it? It is in fact going to be a pain. I do want... I mean, to be fair, I've not actually thought about how far the rest of the plan goes and exactly how much power grid it needs. There's going to be a lot of guesswork, and it'll be fine, and that kind of stuff. And these, and then I can have more of these. And you guys, am I even discontinuing them? I don't think I am. I've just noticed this bit of iron around here as well, which is also pretty terrible. In that case, the first thing we're going to discontinue. And this is going to be one of those cases where, yeah, all three of these ores are going to end up mixed. Unless I take... yeah, I can probably still get... Okay, we're gonna pretend that's... Okay, that's never a good thing. But we're gonna do this. We're gonna go like this. These guys are gonna get us some copper. Might even leave these guys here to start with. Is this on... So if this is the same line here, then that means that this line here... yeah, make me some more of those, and then it'd be good to be able to arrive out of having automation done fairly quickly. Okay, so we got some of that going. Got a lot of this stuff. We're gonna need... What am I even doing with? Am I doing this with it? Is that... I mean, apparently I'm doing this with it. Whatever. So we're still slightly pollution efficient, which is not actually a thing I'm super concerned about at all. You give this stuff back. I mean, we're leaving the burner miners on the coal. That's not usually a thing that happens. Okay, at this point, I don't want to make that many cogs. Another one of those. I need actually more of those. There we go. And I probably should have leaned more on these guys to make the intermediates, rather than just straight going into... Hey, let's handcraft all of the cogs for the... I've got another... Oh, this one actually is pure coal. Okay, cool. Yeah, still... Not there. I didn't actually... Oh, you already processed everything. Okay, fine. We're still doing logistics next. Like, I think one of the interesting questions about this kind of build is... like, how far you end up building to kill more biters more effectively. I think that's going to be one of kind of the open questions. I kind of have got these. You guys are doing stuff. you're getting stuff as well. You can do that. You can give me all of these things. Yeah, sure, whatever. I need a bunch of those. So yeah, we're still going to do some amount of tech, and then other questions that various people were speculating on the Discord, on the speedrunner Discord. That is, what am I fueling those? I want to take fuel out of those. Yeah, to what extent do you want to lean on? Why? Yeah, to what extent do you want to lean on harvesting biters from pollution, and to how much do you want to be like doing something a little more proactive? And I think I actually want to be doing things a little more proactive. Yeah, they're still fine. Is it time to swap these guys? And I think, yeah, I mean, the answer is probably still going to be both, right? I didn't need to check those guys yet. Okay. I need all of those. I'm just making cogs myself. I don't want to make cogs myself. Give me these cogs. And then make me more cogs, I guess. And you've got all the cogs. Sure. I mean, I probably still want you to have all the cogs. Yeah, go and get that stuff done. Make me things. I should check where in line these things will be, because it's kind of... Yeah, that was not all particularly well lined up the first instance. The iron patch is not particularly great. Let's get rid of these things. And then let's put half of these in here. Okay. Yeah, I'm doing that whole making the cogs thing myself that I did not want to be doing. Never mind. Give me these, keep going with that stuff. I think... Yeah, we do have more of these. Okay, so I think I want to build... I can probably just start the base like here. I don't think I have to go that far. Which is good, because I need more stone, as it turns out. I should have probably pivoted, like I'm actually making a ton more coal than I need. And more than I probably actually care about at this point. Yeah, that might be, I might end up tearing some of that stuff down later. Okay, cool. All of that ran out of belt. That's nice, isn't it? Yeah, you can tell that I've definitely got a plan that's more suited to, hey, I have to deal with combat a lot earlier, rather than getting all this free time to build stuff. You have some of that, you have some of that. Give me all of these things. Yeah, whatever. And then you've got, yeah, that's fine, that's all fine. Give me this stuff. Yeah, sure. Let's actually count the right number of these this time. 16, so I need another 8. Of which I had 7, so that's cool. And then I've got 6 inserters, so all of that is, you know, swell. But here I've got some coal rocks. And... yeah. Well, probably now it's time to go and address the power grid. That was more than I wanted, wasn't it? I wanted exactly that many. Yeah, give me a lot of... I'm doing this thing again. I've just been generally being bad at things. There you go, you have that. Give me all these. You... yeah, sure. What do I even want from you at the moment? I don't know. Okay. Probably also time to go and build some more power grid, he said, realizing that the thing I should be doing, if I'm going to go and build more power grid, is have you doing, like, pipes or something. Yeah, just have that amount of stuff. Cool. Those guys, it might be time to switch them as well. Yeah. Everyone is more or less kind of happy. I think this does not seem worth it with... I don't really want to switch that around again. Oh yeah, you guys are definitely unhappy. I don't actually... And then these guys are all... yeah, those guys are nearly unhappy. Gonna have to do some turret work soon, and I guess the turret work I can do, like... sure. This guy's... yeah, this guy can now go into, like, bullets and have, you know, some of that. You can have some of this, and you can give me these. Then I guess it's the point where we're doing that kind of business. And yeah, things I want include, I guess, 2 of those. Is this even a good number yet? It's nearly a good number. I don't have any more of them. Grumble grumble. Fuel some of this, because, you know, it's not deathworld, we don't care about that. 2 more of these was in fact the number I wanted. We'll take this stuff with us, we'll throw this in here. Because this, not for very long, because that richness is trash. That one's kind of okay, but that'll get us to a full belt of stuff. Actually, we kind of need, yeah, we kind of need some of this stuff. It's kind of bad. We'll put one of these guys here and just go like, you guys just go wild. I gave you too much. And yeah, then a bunch of these. Military is done, just continue with stuff, I guess. And this is going to be not quite enough belt for what I need to do immediately. And also having those would help, yeah, sure. But whatever, that's mostly to line up where these things go. Cogs, I'm going to put this to bullets because I see that I'm very nearly polluting one of these other bases. Yeah, then I just need more stuff. I require all of this stuff. Should have powered these before I left, I guess. That would have been the smart thing to do, given that everything else was already there. And then yeah, I needed, yeah, that's, you know, that's why I was getting all of those things. Yeah, kind of want the boxes. That's kind of things that feel bad, things that you can get away with saying are, you know, obviously bad because you're doing them in a race rather than, you know, any actual speedrun. Things will be bad and continue to be bad and continue to be fine, including me not having enough of these guys. So that's, and then also boxes. Okay, fine. You make me boxes. That's what I wanted. And then, yeah, you can at least start doing that stuff. Oh, I didn't... cool. That's great. Those are things that feel good. Oh well, at least we'll get some of the stuff done. And then we'll notice that I'd had a lot of coal for you. So you should have it. And then you guys should give me the stuff. So I can make some more of those as well. And then, is this actually online yet? This is actually still not online yet. Cool. Good job. Things that feel great. Then I actually need, yeah, I do need one of these here and one of them here, and you're going to be on coils because I've got the coils at the moment. I probably need... I should set up the rest of the hotbar stuff. In fact, I should also make a shotgun. I should get all of that stuff done because I suspect I'm... yeah, we're polluting that base now. So... electronics, steel axe, I mean heavy armor is probably going to be a thing at some point. Oh yeah, so I've got all those made. The thing I do want actually is I want, yeah, another 3 of these and then like some of this stuff. Because we've got to get these things at least to some degree automated. We need those, we need those. I bet the copper's backed up. I bet the copper's backed up and just is completely terrible. Because I don't actually have any copper to hand feed those guys, which feels pretty bad. Yeah, I guess some of these we're gonna want. You guys have stuff for me. You guys can have that. That's all kind of fine. And yeah, and copper was... actually I think I'm just going to do this now anyway, and pretend that that's going to be... Yeah, it's going to be a bit of a disaster to line all that stuff up later. Yeah, remember when I said that was going to be a thing? I guess, is that good timing? Yeah, just ram the rest of these guys in here and they'll be fine. Did I get the things I needed to make? No, I need iron again. Okay, cool. And then, yeah, great. Iron I've got over here, so that's going to be a thing. One of those, some of these, some more of those, some more of those, you know, whatever. And then we should worry about fixing all of this stuff and getting it all to where it needs to go. You have that. Yeah, you have that. Sure, whatever. You guys are still... Yeah, you got a ton. Yeah. Oh yeah, remember when I needed this stuff? Yeah, so now I just need... What? Yeah, I'm still going to need more things. Yeah, that's a picture of me needing more things. I've got coils for you and for you, and then you guys can give me all this stuff. Some more of those. What are we doing? I'm making... Yeah, let's not make those yet. Let's make, you know, a bunch of these and some of these, and then give me all of these. And yeah, we're gonna have to make... Oh yeah, because I'm still in the process of making all of those by hand, so that's cool. This is going to go up here, he said, aware that he wasn't actually doing any copper processing or setting at the moment whatsoever. Yeah, I'm going to need a bunch of these, make a bunch of those. And the question is, do I do a short lane of copper today, or do I do a full length lane of copper? And I think I'm doing a full length or half lane of copper is what that looks like I'm doing. So we're going to do that. To here and to here, and some boxes that I don't have, so that's cool. And then this stuff goes, it's going to annoy me, it goes there. And then all the inserters that I don't have, so that's nice. You guys just like start doing stuff, I guess. And all the UPS that I don't have, which is also, you know, that's a nice change, isn't it? Yep. Do I have? I don't have boxes. I have some of these guys who can make me boxes. So that's fine. And then I guess we just get on to the business of doing this stuff. Hopefully not so badly. And also wondering whether I have enough power poles. Maybe I do. I'm making my own green chips, which feels kind of bad. I haven't put the rest of the... I haven't put any iron miners down yet. Did I get... Oh, you know, because you gave me boxes. That's all fine. That's somewhat what the plan was. And then I'm going to need... Yeah, I'm going to need more splitters. I'm going to need more stuff generally. You've got things. I need to take you guys to the coal as well. So let's just keep refueling that. Where even are there burner inserters? Things I do not use much at all. Yeah, give me these, and then I don't even have enough for that. Okay, that's pretty grim. Okay, so let's run down here, and I guess do some of this at the same time. I mean, I did say I was polluting that base to the left a while ago, and I've still not given it any defenses of any kind, which I feel a little bit bad about, but also, oh well. So give me these. Give me all of this stuff. Yeah, that's not going to be in the way, is it? That's going to be perfectly adequate. Cool. So now we've put all of these things we wanted, and then wait, that wasn't what I wanted. These are what I wanted. Cool. Good job. And then also more splitters. So that's... Yeah, sure. We've got enough undergrounds, we're going to line that up now. Then yeah, then we've got 2 of these gun turrets, and I actually wanted more. I mean, I guess this is what this stuff is for, is making more of these, and then not having enough copper, which is no longer here, so whatever. Which way are they? I can't tell whether they're coming through here for the iron, or they're probably coming around here to the copper. Either way, I think we're just going to go, like, defense. Are we going to pipe all this? I don't actually have pipe walls with me at the moment. No, we're not going to do that. All we're going to do is... yeah. Oh, I'm run out of power poles. So that's a thing. Okay, so don't do that. Yeah, sure. I guess we can still, like, attempt to combine these, but the oh yeah, splitters. I mean, it's a kind of a grim amount of... that's no good. A fairly grim amount of iron that we're managing to extract from this, but you know, it's still some amount of iron. We should actually go and put this thing in the right place so that we're actually using the rest of the smelter column that we already built. Should we get... yeah, we'll just continue to leverage that a bit. We are going to get more iron out when we do that. Apparently we're doing this already. I wasn't sure if I was or not. Yeah, more of these things? Sure. Then I did actually want more guns, of which... yeah, I think you're coming back at this point. I do have all of the stuff to do that technique, so I think you might actually be staying. But we're going to... yeah, let's... we're going to have to sort this as well, which is fine, because we do have another splitter. And if I have another splitter, that one, I only need to sort 2 things, which is, you know, better than having to sort 3 things. Coal on that side, and then you just go like... I mean, this is already not full, so not super concerned. Whatever. Then this little disaster. Yeah. Ugly. Can come down here. Yeah, we want this one, because we're gonna have some stuff to do. And somewhere, for a change, I made burner inserters, which is not a thing I usually do, but you know, things that are useful, I guess. Sure, we can do that. I don't have any more of those on me. Let's cut this now. In fact, yeah, let's... still so much of this around. Yeah, we're gonna give you one of these, and it's gonna be fine. You'll enjoy it. It'll be fine. This stuff is still more than I plan on having, but we can also just deal with it. And then, yeah, it's time to go and build some science, some red and green science, and like decent volumes of red and green science, for which I guess I want. And then actually that many of those, and then a lot more of these things. I should have done those ones first, never mind. Yeah, sure. Actually, I don't even know if I want this many of these things today, because we're just... I mean, I guess I'm building this normally because it's normal, but this goes off the rails very quickly. Yeah, and then 2 more of these, also doing the same thing. More splitters, which I don't have because I need this stuff. Yeah, then I will need more of these, and I guess I just start doing grenades once all of those things turn up. So yeah, whatever, we just keep building stuff, I guess. And, you know, partly this is also just... oh yeah, because I don't actually have all those things yet, do I? Yeah, that's right, because... okay, don't make those next. Because I do actually need splitters for a variety of things, because we are still doing some amount of science. Like, I am going to see how much I can not do. but I am still going to see. Yeah, I need one of these and then one of these. Oh yeah, things I haven't set up from the hotbar. Cool, good job. Anyway, like that. Oh yeah, things that I need to set up, that needs to go there. But you know, all of this is still useful anyway, because it turns out I can probably make a bunch of these. And then, science time? Science time. Things that we're going to attempt to do. I think we have enough of these at this point, don't we? There. Do some of that. These guys need some of these. These guys need all of this pretty normal stuff. I do have a lot of boxes now, which is nice. Something. Do all of that kind of business. I should cap these. Let's cap these to 4. I mean, I'm really not going to need that much of it today, but that's what we're going to do anyway. Oh hey, I wondered if these cliffs were going to be in the way, and they're actually not going to be in the way. That's kind of surprising. Why have I not... Did you guys run out of... No, you didn't run out of cogs. Okay, whatever. We'll just deal with that later. We'll do that, and we'll do an assortment of things quite badly, as it turns out. How... I guess I'm really just not concerned about this being a non-death world at all, because most of the time all of these things happen in quite different places, and I usually have at least a bit of green science done from the mini science, because I want to get grenades out, and we're kind of not there at all yet, and it's a bit weird, and I think it probably means I'm a bit slow, and it feels pretty bad. And you know what else feels bad? Getting all of those things in the wrong place, because I don't have the other belt wrapped around it. That actually feels pretty bad. Oh well. I need one more lab, and I think I'm actually going to be adding more labs earlier today. That's in the wrong place as well. Great. This is cool. This is, you know, things we do that are kind of chill, because we don't feel like we quite have the energy for actually running a death world, and this is apparently why. So, you know, we're doing research. It's fine. Not there. And those two. Yeah, then I want one more lab, and then I want, yeah, I actually want a bunch of those things. And then we got to get all this on the way. We've probably got... I still need fast inserter, I still need just all the stuff. Give me all the stuff. Because we got to get another build of this stuff in here. Do I have... Yeah, I've got enough furnaces, I don't need to worry about picking all that stuff up. It'll be fine. Priority left. Heavy armor is done. Let's get some grenades, because I'm pretty sure I've still got... I think I've got a large collection of coal on my person, and then also, yeah, coal in boxes, and coal not actually automated into the smelting. So we're going to do that, I guess, next. Why? Not that one, that one. Yeah, whatever, I guess we didn't need that now. I did make the other two things that go here, somewhat there. And then this stuff will want to disappear. Fast insert, I should have done casual steel. Let's do, like, this with coal on. Nope, not that one. That one. We'll run that. Yeah, that's actually where I wanted you guys to attack me. That was actually kind of the plan. this wants to, I guess, feed in. I mean, I usually put this in with the copper, but this is kind of the long, annoying, circuitous way of doing it today, so I guess we're still doing that. Well, there. Do I have? Yeah, we got some of the things we need. So that's all kind of fine. All of that is going to be somewhat going right. Oh yeah, except I didn't actually. Turns out, putting the miners down is a thing that is good, that you should do. In case anyone was ever concerned about whether or not that was part of the strats. Okay, combat stuff. I'm interested to see how much off the rails this goes. I suspect it's going a long way off the rails. Oh, those were all the miners I had. Okay, make more. Uh, 13, 14, 15, yeah, that'll be right. We don't need to worry about mining productivity or any of that kind of surplus. It's fine, isn't it? This, however, is... Oh yeah, these ones are unhappy because they never got what they needed. It's acceptable. Me running out of... Yeah, I can just make this belt. This is fine. And then let's make the rest of these, and let's also get this stuff in case I need... I mean, I don't actually need that at that point. I just need cooked stone at this point. I've already got more than that than I want, but whatever. Oh wow, I did all of that. What have I been handcrafting? Why have I not just made the splitter that I need? Mysteries that will confound the world. Okay, so this is at least... However, and I skipped researching again. Cool, good job. So yeah, I think one of the questions that was being discussed on the Discord was like, how much do you push less? Do you push less if you're trying to kill all the biters so that they continue attacking you and you just get more biters to kill? And I don't know, it's interesting, it's kind of open. I'm still planning on pushing as much as I would normally for security anyway. Okay, I guess we're doing... You guys have this stuff. And then... Oh yeah, I have grenades, don't I? Well, I can be busily handcrafting some grenades as if I never handcraft anything I need, as if I'm that organized. You guys have a bunch of stuff. Yeah, because I don't have a coal buffer at this point either. So we could do that as well. I think we're just going to go for stone at this point. Do I cook stone here? Very compelling. I think I might be doing that. So if we have one belt of stone, and by one belt I mean half belt. This is not even the way I usually do this when I'm running Deathworld. This is just fully off the rails. And oh yeah, this is why I was crafting more belt, wasn't it? Because I don't actually have all that much belt. Did I even limit the belt chest in the mall? I'm not actually sure that I did. Grenades, cool, good job. Okay, more of these things. Is that 12? I think I heard 10. Okay, sure. Yeah, I'm gonna need slightly more inserters. I think I just deal with that later. Yeah, one of those left. It's not really worth putting anywhere. Okay, I can make some more of these. Oh, I'm doing this whole let's handcraft grenades thing again. That continues to be a fantastic idea. I think I'm just straight up... Yeah, let's do it. Let's set it back a bit. So I can do something like that. Have this guy... Oh yeah, I should... If I want to make walls, I should probably actually research walls. So we'll have a bit of stone that kind of builds up. And then this guy's going to be walls. And then I should have... Yeah, I can... Some of these are going to be pretty key. So we'll get that. We'll get our combat techs Yeah, this is the one that wanted the buffer, which I have not set up yet either, so that's cool. These guys are not buffered, but should be. These guys I think I don't actually have a huge use for today at all, so we're going to buffer limit those to 2 stacks. Let's also remember that splitters were a thing I wanted, and I was still handcrafting grenades, so that's cool. We'll put this copper buffer in. We've got to put a couple of buffers in. The new plan is for this to go all the way back here, so that this buffer, once I get the things I need, I think I'm just going to, yeah, we're just going to wander over here and, you know, pick things up that got built in them all, because that's a good plan. Let's put down the rest of the labs as well. That's also a good plan. There. Thanks. And then, yeah, I've got these things. You guys have them. I probably need this. I needed splitters. Give me some of these. Why? Oh, yeah, okay, sure. We're kind of working on that anyway, aren't we? Because part of the stuff that goes here, and then this thing goes, not there, but there. And we do that. So that's all kind of working now. This one is taking the input from the correct side, and then this one needs this kind of buffer with about that much iron. I don't even know. Yeah. Going off the rails is probably a thing. Okay, so we've got that buffered. We've got these things. Actually, that one probably doesn't need to be. Whatever. Okay, so we've got some storing happening. We probably need. Okay, yeah, we just need more stuff. We need steel. I mean, even after I said verbatim, hey, I should do casual steel, didn't actually set that up. So we'll set that up now. This is probably going to be, I mean, are we going to need permanent steel? Yes. Oh, hey, that's the power grid getting destroyed. That's exciting. In that case, let's build some more of these. Let's build, give me this because I'm likely to need some of these. And I do have these, I just haven't put them on hotbar. So let's do that. And it's pretty fine. Oh, it's not pretty fine. I'm getting attacked in other places as well, but in a way that's kind of fine. Hey guys, where you going? Come back over here. Like, I know I don't have the fish, but you know, you could at least aggro me as if I did. Tool belt, I guess, is going to be useful, and then it's probably just damage checks. Yeah, because I was trying to rebuild these. I was building more of those than I actually needed, which is fine. I mean, I will need more of those anyway later, probably. These guys are what I actually needed, because that should get everything else back online. So let's leave a couple of these guys here. We'll do some of this stuff. Did I take any wall with me? No. That's probably fine. These guys are still swinging from this side. Interesting. Yeah, we'll put some of this back. We apparently won't put much of that back, but that's also how that works, so whatever. Can I? Yeah. Yeah, because these guys probably ran out of ammo. That's probably what the problem was. Okay, so we just need stuff at this point. We're gonna need to mine more stuff for steel. Do I want patch grenades? I kind of do want patch grenades. I'm not mining nearly enough coal to be. Yeah, okay, that's why. Because this entire thing is just short, isn't it? Sure. Okay. We'll pretend that's good for a moment. We'll get this thing out of the way. I don't have enough power poles to make this work. I don't have the copper. So that's cool. That's a nice trick. Oh yeah, now I've got the second lane of iron down. I should also, I mean, we'll have all of these. We'll empty this entire thing into this kind of spot and have all of that, but the ones I usually have at the point that I have the second lane of coal hooked in are the ones where we're doing stuff like this. Oh, these guys are closer than they usually are. Okay, fine. We will do it in the normal spot. And I think I still want all of these. And then mining drills, and then these guys, and set all this kind of Morley stuff up. Morley stuff is good. Throwing grenades around the place is not good. Oh, remember when I wanted the copper because I wanted to make more of these things, and now I actually have all the copper and I need more wood, so that's exciting. Yeah, cool. Give me all of this stuff. Make me one of these because I don't have any of those yet. You need the rest of. You need a lot of things actually. Sure. Okay, can I have... I guess we get into the bullet damage, because that's going to continue to be a thing. I don't even know if I needed these two. I mean, give me these. You guys keep going, because now I've actually got... Like, I can nearly make those guys. Now I can make these guys, and then I just need plate, which I should have with some amount of abundance. Yeah, I need more. I mean, there's a variety of things I need more of. Insert me, you complaining about UPS as usual. Yeah. You take all of that. And also build it faster, thanks. And then these, I mean, I don't think I need those today. And those are also not the ones I needed to upgrade, were they? These ones, which I've also got the space to upgrade, so that's fine. Okay, those guys got some defenses, so I'm kind of okay with that. These guys need fast inserters, now that I've done that tech upgrade. Oh hey, you know what that made worse? That absolutely made the power grid worse. So that's cool. Things that we like. Yeah, those ones, and then the other ones that are necessary are these ones. And then, oh, I just completely blanked on these. These are usually ammo, and these are usually pipes. And I don't think I'm going to need all of these this run. Like, I don't think the plan quite calls for them, but it's probably... In fact, if we've got these guys over here, then we're still going to do also... This is going to make me ammo as well, because interestingly enough... Is it interesting? Maybe it's interesting. I think we're now going to be doing a lot with... I should get these things. We're going to be doing a lot with turrets. Like the question I was wondering about, if I wonder how much I can get by, is a question of how much stuff can I skip. And why did I not get... Oh, I didn't get more copper because I'm short on copper, because everything is bad because I haven't given more power grid, of which I don't actually have. Okay, I can make... Yeah, that's actually a kind of a decent number that makes me feel slightly happy about things, were I not also trying to craft that at the same time. So other than those, where is this? I guess it's going over here. And I don't really have... Sure. Oh, pipes. Yeah. This is fine, isn't it? Are these guys done yet? Okay, so yeah, I did get these pipes. They were kind of important because they go there, and then something like this, and this should get me a lot of the stuff back online in theory. And then I just need a lot more coal mining. Yeah, see, we're fine now. I need more coal mining, so I guess we put this stuff in. Let's do it well instead of badly. I often default to badly, but I would prefer well. That's going to hit. Okay, let's organize these poles differently. So this one starts in a place that does not hit copper. And then, I guess here, that's a place where I have some defense, but not a lot of defense. Cool. That one can actually just go there. And you're done, so you can go here. Are any of these other guys done? No, but I did want more. In fact, I do not highly value stone at the moment, whereas I do highly value that and also copper. So let's see if we can get some more of this stuff in. This is not even an efficient copper mining position, but I also don't actually care about that. Do some more research. Oh yeah, these guys don't have any guns at all. And also, that was also because of the copper shortage. Okay, so, and I think the answer is I'm just going to pull this out here, and then just straight up use this for steel is what's going to happen. Yeah, okay, I guess I'm not even mixing that at all. Not there. Here. Okay. How much steel do I build today? I do have these things. Okay, so with these things, let's also put them in the other places that they need to be. And yeah, we're gonna. Oh, we don't have any of those. Yeah, of course we don't have any of those. That's the same stuff we've been struggling with for a while now. Cool. And remember when we... Oh no, we can build one splitter. Okay, that's the splitter we need to actually get some of this coal stuff going. Because these guys... I guess I'm preparing to make... I don't know why I put all the effort into... I'm just going to run that in here today. Not that one actually. That is in the wrong place. We want to be over here. I kind of prepared this to do more steel than I think I'm going to need. Like, I just don't think I'm going to need the full build of steel. But apparently we're doing something like that. If I had the inserters, at least, yeah, we can turn some of this on. No, we can't turn some of this on because we don't have the power poles, because we don't have the copper. So that's all a really cool job, well done. So that's all kinda. Yeah, remember when I wanted to defend those things? Okay, so give me this one back. Do I haven't actually got more copper. More copper is still... I should get the mining drills. I should really get the mining drills because the mining drills are the thing they're currently killing, so I would like more of those to be able to put them back. And then I don't also have the wood for that, so that's cool. Yeah, we're getting a decent number of guys out. Oh, and I lost the entire copper build, sad noises. And then these guys are in here somewhere. I didn't get belt. After all of that, I didn't get belt. That is a thing that will continue to haunt me. I guess I just put more of these on, because they're at least going to do something. And we'll pick some of this up. Did you get limited at all? I think... yeah, something like that, whatever. Other four. Yeah, so I'm going to need belts. I'm going to need these as well. Give me all the stuff. Give me all the stuff. And then also collect wood. Because I would be making steel now, except for the fact that that's all kind of dead. And the power grid didn't completely die, but also I've got this stuff sitting around, so that's going to help. And I can make 2 more of these, and then go back and make the rest of these, and that's actually... Oh yeah, that whole thing about not having those is kind of the thing we were working with, wasn't it? You went that way. Sure. Okay, weapon damage, I guess grenades? Yeah, and then it's just like collect the wood that we need to be able to build the power plants, to be able to continue with the rest of the stuff. And then I think if we get this online, we just go and push that base, because they're annoying me, and it's only one. Okay, we had one that came through here, which I can kind of see, and then one that came through here, that then went there, and this kind of went down like so. Okay, so now we can finally put all of the copper mining back. And that's going to be, yeah, more than I'm processing. And then get attacked in a place that I'm not actually defending, so that's also really cool. You know what, we'll just do that. And then we'll do walls. And then, oh, this got destroyed as well. Okay, we're putting this back. Because I actually want all that stuff. And then some of these other ones were destroyed as well, yeah. So this was supposed to be about... I mean, that isn't running because the, because this... I did only recently empty that out, so I don't feel so bad about that, but it's mildly inconvenient. This one, though, they actually got that one. Good job. Even though... Yeah, that was actually a buffer that they got, so good job them. Oh yeah, let's have another one of these, because we've got to put this one here as well. Cool, so... we have enough power poles at this point to kind of get at least some of this online. What else did I do on military science? We're killing biters, we're going to need a lot of military science. I need a coal buffer, and it looks like the place a coal buffer might go might be here. Except the fact that I don't have... yeah, plates, cool. Fortunately I can get plates from here. So we're going to do that. Is it even worth getting... Wait, do I have the boxes for this? I don't have the boxes to do this. Do I want to just do this with steel boxes? I kind of don't. I guess I might do this with wooden boxes, whatever. It's a bad coal buffer. It'll be fine. Is this actually... yeah, this still needs to... you know, that part of the plan is quite important. And then let's also reconnect the copper, because that's a thing. Okay, so I think... I mean, there are a bunch of angles that are currently not defended. Oh, it was a ghost, that was why. But other than that... I do want some of those. We'll turn the rest of the stuff into that. Sure. Yeah, this nest is going to go away. I've got one gun. Oh, it's actually... there's a double nest here. That was not what I was expecting. That we are going to go towards oil, because we are going to need the oil. Oh, there's multiple bases here. Okay, sure. Yeah, I guess we can get most of this done, I reckon. If I could just micro this correctly. I don't think I can get that base cut done with one tower though. But we're going to get ourselves slightly lighter attacks because of that, which is nice. yeah, oil, head towards the oil stuff. Got to get military science up. Do I actually have the copper on me to be... I do. I've got more copper than this, and I've also kind of got more of these things than I need. Sure. So I think that might be the extent to which I attempt to push in that direction, and then everything else I just defend. I think that might be what happens. This is pretty good. Yeah, what I was doing here, before I was rudely interrupted by birds that tried to kill everything, and to some degree succeeded. Yeah, we're just going to push this in here, because that's already sorting. This one gets copper, which is bad. This one does not get copper, so you get to exist. And then that's all of the iron mined. So sure. I think I do want more iron than steel, though, and then I should probably also just go and build the rest of the steel lane, because it currently does not exist. Okay, I'm not building that much steel. I'm building this much steel, because that is the number of things that I have. And I'm probably happy with that. I'm not sure if I'm happy with that or not. I've done very little actual math of how this thing should fit together, which is, I think, fine. Yeah. Do I have... I want iron boxes. I'm gonna need iron boxes for a variety of things. 4. Okay, you're gonna need to get me more of these, and then I'm gonna need to get more iron boxes. And hopefully... yeah, this probably is all. Yeah, I do need more iron. Fortunately, that's kind of on the list of things to continue. Where am I taking damage? I don't think I defended that spot, did I? Okay, can I have guns, please? So that bit's going to look the same for a bit. I mean, it's kind of weird because there's usually stone in here as well, and the stone is down the other side, but also whatever. This is the nice surplus that I kind of wanted. You know what? You just do that. Because you guys wanted, yeah, you have a lot of stuff. No, you just want that, and then this stuff can go in here, and then this stuff can go in here. And I actually don't have... I have neither grenades nor surplus iron with which to make grenades, so that's a thing. And I wasn't even planning on doing mining productivity either. I mean, I could do mining productivity. Do I need plastics for anything? Give me these. Oh, I made more labs, didn't I? Because I was just going to go into slower ticks. I guess we're going to do a pilot research more quickly. That's going to be what happens there. Did want military science. Did really want military science, and wanted to do a different thing with military science. Where though? Can I have... I can have one here. That's better. I mean, sure, that'll work, I guess. I was going to set this up differently as well, wasn't I? I also don't have the grenades for this yet either, so that's also fantastic. But if you do that, and you do that, and then I can have a box here which has both the steel and the ammo, then you guys can do that. And now this is a little more military science than usual. Other than the fact that it's not any military science, because I don't have the grenades, because I don't have the iron. So that's an interesting situation, given that that's all kind of fully mined. I don't want radars. I did have iron on me. Okay, so we can do all of that, because I'm pretty sure that there is both oil and also iron to the... Yeah, that's going to be really short of iron, isn't it? Oh well, especially because I've got both of... Yeah, let's downgrade these. You want to be not that, and then I guess you guys are just giving me all your stuff as well. Yeah, not getting much iron through there at all. Oh well. And might not be getting any steel out, which is a thing I might also be okay with. In fact, I don't need that many of those. I just need that many of those, and then I'm gonna need... Yeah, it's a bit of a mess. Okay, so I see that is arriving over here in an interesting way. Hi guys. So we'll deal with that. We've got stronger explosives. I don't have the military stuff online yet for almost anything else I need. I don't know that this is... Oh no, I do need... Yeah, I do need all of this stuff, because we are going to do some explosive things. So I guess we're going to see... I mean, they might also attack the other side. This also might be fairly unfortunate, but we're going to do that. And how many? 15? 13? Sure. We're going to need radar coverage in a couple of places, like here. That's actually going to be most of the radar coverage we need. I think I should fortify the power plant a bit more, though. Because it's got, yeah, like 3 guns on one side, and this side is taking damage, and that's pretty grim. Let's give these guys some wall. Maybe I should have, built the rest of the power plant. That could have been a thing that could have helped. I think the power plant was also, yeah, we were low power for a while. That'll also be why we weren't getting much stuff out. I've got 4 of these, okay. And then I don't have the... Yeah, we'll just hang around here and reorder this stuff so that we can get this in properly. I think I'm going to presume that I have more turrets now to pick up in the base. Don't actually know if I do. And then how these guys... Yeah, they're okay for the moment. So we're going to go and get a filler lane of iron, and maybe also some oil from this place to the... Yeah, because all of these guys, this is all just set up now, and it's, it's just sad because this stuff doesn't have what it needs. And these guys are... I've got another 4 gun turrets. Okay. 4 gun turrets I can handle. I can have another couple here. And this is all pretty grim, but mostly fine. Am I going to worry about pushing these bases? Maybe. Yes, because these guys are coming from the same direction. So we can get some of that done at the same time. There we go. Take us some... I probably should leave defenses there. Is that... No, that's the oil. Okay, that's easy. That's where we go then. I thought there was oil next to... Yeah, there we go, iron. So we're finding the things that I wanted. Which is... that one's in the bad place. And I think there was also a biter nest. Do I push those guys now? I think I just push those guys now. Yeah, there's several nests here that I'm already polluting. And especially as I'm about to connect that iron, part of me is seriously tempted to leave these bases up and just pollute them and farm the biters, except that's also kind of not the biter farming strategy that I want to go with. We're just going to make that a bit safer, we're going to make this a bit safer. Yeah, sure, it's fine, it's fine. So that's all good. What other... Are there any other... I don't know that there are any other just straight red green ticks that I actually want. So I guess we stop all of that. And we drag belter this back, of which I have... I think I've got all the things I would want, other than basic coordination, to be able to plug in most of this as an outpost. And this is not even like... This is not the way to get the most iron out of this, but it's a way to get, you know, a lot of iron out of this. It's fine. 31. That's... I mean, I'm actually just going to connect this up as a single belt of iron at this point, because I don't know if I'm getting mining productivity, and one of those will run out anyway, and it'll be fine. Right. Left. That's a belt of iron. Where is the power? Power's over here. Would be good to put that in the correct place instead of one of the various incorrect places. How are we going here? I don't think I need a lot of oil today. At least I'm kind of not planning on needing a lot of oil today, because, you know, I did not take a map that had a lot of oil. Is that quite a large attack? Kind of. Maybe I'm okay. Yeah, I'm probably okay. What I do want to do, though, is leave probably basically all of these guns in some... because I've only got... yeah, I've got 7 guns. And I might end up polluting in basically every direction. So, you get some wall. And then you get some wall. There we go, that's how defense works, isn't it? Can I have the thing? Because, yeah, so then... you know, I really should have more guns by this radar, but at this point I actually don't have guns. So that's going to have to be, I think what we do instead, given that I don't have any further guns, is tuck the radar in here, where it's at least behind some guns. And then my oil is just completely undefended, which is, you know, that's a cool trick, isn't it? And then, where am I even putting petrochem? I can just drag everything just straight up to the left. So that's nice. I probably should have put some tanks. You know what? We're going to do that. This will at least mean that we're still processing stuff. And then I can, like, have a line here or something where I can maybe see my a slightly better way through the trees? Maybe? Maybe not? And it's also still a desert map, so... that was not where I wanted to put that, but whatever. I might still be able to get quite a lot of combat out of that iron mine, and... where are we going? We're going... I guess we're just going straight. Yeah, out of the iron mine and the petrochem patch. Did I... what usually goes down there? A thing that I'm not even sure I'm doing today, so... and does that also mean that... I think it does. I think this means that... actually... well, I'm actually putting a petrochem belt there, so let's not worry about that until later, because I'm still kind of filling up a tank. Does this have... yeah, because the tick has stopped, all of this is now, you know, completed and buffering, so that's nice. I got 5 grenades. You guys can have a grenade each. Well done getting on the science. And the first thing, I think we're doing flamethrowers. Do I have... no, I don't have any stone. having some stone would be nice, which is why this box is here. Because I want, I don't know, more than 2 probably. Probably more than 2. That's not a good one. 5 of those. How many of these? Maybe 6. I see some dudes turning up to attack the bit of the power plant that they previously were quite effective in attacking. So let's go and help this. Yep, so that's successful defense, but it didn't feel especially good. Okay, so they can go there. You guys have now got defense. Okay, and already, you know, we're killing those dudes. That was what we're here for, right? Oh yeah. I guess I am doing that. Then I want. Do I? Am I doing? No, I don't need that for plastic. I'm not doing nearly as much stuff. I can just straight up have. Yeah, we can just do this in like a completely normal way. But where are my chem plants? My chem plants aren't existing yet. Okay. So if my chem plants are going to be here, drawing from this line, then this means that I can have gas here. Is this a plan? No, because it's in the wrong place. But other than that, maybe. And then I also need, yeah, I also need pipes. Cool. Having pipes. Oh, I need to get this. I need to get this in as well. Where? How am I plugging that in? I could actually plug it in back over there, but I also kind of don't need it yet. Except that now you guys are done. I mean, now I've got that cache. Yeah, this is actually going to be what we do. We're going to throw that down there and pretend that's fine. We're going to grab both of these. We're actually going to set. You know, why not? Let's set you to pipes. You hardly ever get to make something like pipes. And, you know, go harder and do this. And you're still set to, yeah, grumble, is that actually what I need? Okay, so let's get the oil online. I should either plug this in or buffer it somewhere. But I also kind of want to get this running. Why did I bring so few pipe? Is it because I already had underground pipe? Things are mysteries. Yeah, that's a place where I'm already defending, so that's fine. Where is the oil pipe? I mean, rather than asking where the oil pipe is, let's do a thing where we actually pretend that we're going to buffer some oil, and then connect it this way. That actually, you know, lined up kind of well. So we got oil, we got some more dudes attacking our petrochem, our power plant, from a different direction, which I'm kind of fine with. Okay, so we've got not gas because we don't have this going. Okay, so now we've got gas, and we've also got crude. And I could also... No, I don't have flamethrower tech because I don't have any of the grenades for which I needed iron, for which I now have iron. So actually, let's... I think this is going to be... Yeah, we're gonna do something like this. I think this is going to be suitably disastrous. Make me more of these, thanks. And then I guess I've got the stone, so make me more of these, and then I've got this kind of stuff, so make me more of these. Because actually you need to be there as well, which is still fine. That's not fine. Okay, we're not doing that like that today. This all gets to be slightly more improvised. Yeah, that's a good idea, isn't it? That won't have any later repercussions at all. In fact, it won't, because I'm planning on... I don't even know that I'm doing... Spoilers, I might not even bother with blue science. It might not actually be a thing at all. So yeah, so we're going to... We'll do this... We'll deal with... Yeah, okay, let's actually plug the stuff in now. And put that on a different belt, I guess. And then we'll have these guys spit this stuff out. This is... Oh no, wait, this is still useless because I don't have the water yet. That's all completely redundant. But the question this does answer is, can I squeeze this belt through here? And that answer would appear to be yes. I mean, kind of in an ugly way. But this iron outpost is now delivering value. And yeah, I kind of want to make sure that this iron gets everything it needs. And then also that the other iron gets everything it needs, which is also, yeah, this is fine, isn't it? I actually don't even think I care which side they take from. Just like keep doing that. And then where am I making grenades? I guess I could make grenades off the side of this buffer. Is that? No, I don't. Okay, let's change my mind about 3 or 4 times on that, because that kind of stuff is fine. I can. Yeah, let's connect some water to this stuff. Is that true? Grenades I still want. You know what? Military science is here. There's an iron buffer that's here. We're gonna put grenades here. I mean, we need to... Okay. We're not gonna put it there. We're gonna put grenades here. Yep. Because we've got some iron here. We can do a thing that's kind of ugly, which is, you know, on theme with how everything else is being progressed. We need to change the splitter at the top of this because... Not this splitter. I actually don't have... Yeah, so we need... We're still not prioritizing that a whole lot, but whatever. And the other advantage of this is, hey... You know how military science takes grenades and walls? Well, look who's now clever enough to have put both of those on the same belt. Which I guess we run... Yeah, this is fine, isn't it? That's not fine. Handcrafting is also technically not fine. That can go there, and now we can do this. And... I still want an oversupply of grenades, so we're gonna do a thing where, you know, this is pretty fine, and that's leading off the belt so it won't stack onto the other side, which is okay. And now we can also have a box of grenades, so that's nice. And now we also need to, yeah, this is the splitter up here. Yeah, we can do that, can't we? This is fine. This is how things normally work, isn't it? That's completely normal. It's completely acceptable. Okay, so we got that stuff done. We got some coal mining happening. Do I need more power grid? I don't actually need any more power grid, because I think this might have actually been the state that I wanted to get to before I just did a bunch of silly mental stuff. You need another one of those because you're going to do that quickly. You guys probably want to be opened up a bit. Yeah, you guys also want to be... Yeah, you guys are opened up, so that's nice. Give me these. Tech is a thing that's not really happening because I was kind of waiting on other stuff at the same time. But this looks like it will probably be doing... Oh, you know what I should have done, which I definitely need, is a car. So we're going to do that. And I guess that means that you guys both get to pivot to engines. Give me these. You will need... internal boxes of, yeah, half of these each, and then also steel, which I happen to have, so you guys can get on that. Did I upgrade those? They are still Tech 1s. That's incorrect. Okay. So now we want a lot of bullets. And yeah, this is... I think we're probably past the resource constraints I was worried about, maybe? Like, I think we're... 1, 2, 3, so I need one of those, yeah. I think at this point we are mostly online. Got a bunch of random stuff I don't really care about. Where's the wall stuff? The wall stuff is over here. These guys could actually have more of these on them, so we're going to. There we go. So we've got... I actually reckon, because I've kind of got the space for it... wrong way. We're actually going to throw in an iron ore buffer, just so we can be getting as much of that as we can. I don't know how I'm reconnecting that though. I guess I will worry about that later. Should I go and push those things to the other side? I don't think I should. I think I should, first of all, input priority these on the other side. Input priority these on the other side. So this is not taking from the outpost, and then also do the same to this one. So neither of those are taking from the outpost. And this one is also not prioritizing the outpost, and this should push. So now we're mining all this stuff, which is great. It's so great that I'm actually going to throw in more iron here, so that we're going to have a lot of iron, which is a thing that I like. Powergrid is actually only really close to being fine. So let's make another 12 of those. Then I'm going to need some of these to connect it up. These guys, I've now got a place for all of this stuff. Yeah, I am debuffering that coal line now that I've got the grenades up. So we're going to have to either watch how many grenades I make, which I don't want to do, or outpost some coal, which I don't want to do. Am I at least... Oh no, I should be able to get flamethrower now. I should have enough of the stuff sitting around that, yeah, this is all banking up, which is nice. Because this means I can get flamethrower, and then I can get these guys that have actually not built all that many engines themselves, which is a bit of a shame. But I do want the flamethrowers. Because we got to get steel, 5 engines. I've got... So I've got enough for 5. Did I not have anyone on pipes? You used to be on pipes. You're not on pipes anymore. Yeah, give me all of these. Give me these. Give me all of this stuff. And then I need steel and probably also cogs for flamethrowers. That's probably a thing they want. On a guess. Those turrets must be out of ammo. I cannot think of another reason why they would be being silly like that. But I can get... Oh yeah, I was going to have a couple of those. Yeah, 3 of these sounds decent. Oh yeah, and the water connection for this. Yeah, you guys are just out of ammo. Fortunately, I am swinging in with more ammo. And we even saved the other turret, so that's nice. You don't even get any healing, because I am not feeling like that today. But I am feeling like putting you at the back so you don't actually have to worry about that stuff anymore. Landmines are a thing we're also going to want. This is... Oh yeah, I built the rest of the power grid. I can put the rest of the power grid in here now. Or not, because there's a radar in the way, but that's fine. This is still going to be you know, all the power grid we need, probably. Much more than I need. So I want water from somewhere, which could be here. Yeah, this is fine, isn't it? We're not worried about all that stuff being in the way. I'm not even planning on making any more petrochem at this point. This is just a pure exercise in how many of these dudes can we kill, and can we make them feel bad about it? Do I need to 631? Yeah, I kind of do. This is still not doing super well, though, is it? Okay, so sulfur, explosives, not having belt. Not having belt is really cool. So let's go and address that problem by, I think, yeah, I did want that because I needed more of these guys. Which is steel, which I kind of have. You guys don't need to be doing that anymore. Okay. Did I get the car? It looks like I got the car. Am I bothering with that? I think I'm just going straight into this stuff. Yeah, I should. If I've got this much iron free, and it looks like I should, then the other thing I actually wanted to plan is just more of these things, as it turns out. I didn't want to do that. That's a thing that I guess I reckon I will be wanting a lot of bullets. Give me all of those. Yeah, give me a bunch of steel. Make the rest of these flamethrower turrets. Yeah, and then I'm still not entirely sure what I'm doing with the steel. Like, normally the plan is this kind of runs through here, and I make batteries here, but I don't even think I'm doing with that. So maybe I make red ammo here. I've got this stuff. I could put a little red ammo build here if I wanted to kill things with red ammo. The other thing I want to do, that we're definitely doing, is yeah, we can just have a lot of landmines just right here. This is fine. Can I have some more of these, please? Yeah. Oh, because I'm still making flamethrower turrets. Yeah, that was a thing that was going to happen as well, wasn't it? Okay. That's as far as the landmines can go, because if I go further, they're not actually picking up from the explosives. But also a lot of landmines. This is going to be fine. This is going to let us kill a lot of biters. And these are still probably mostly for offensive landmines, because I don't see myself getting bots, because I'm not even, at this point, not even planning on, I'm still doing the flamethrowers, / doing the flamethrowers again. Actually, let's get the cars first, and then whatever flamethrowers. Yeah, we're just going to make a lot of landmines. And I don't think I upgrade those. I mean, this is actually way more sulfur than I need, isn't it? These guys are 1 every 4 seconds, and this guy is 2 every second. So this could disappear. These guys could actually do this kind of nonsense, and this is still enough sulfur, which means I could actually have more landmines, because this is also way more than I need for this kind of stuff, but that's also fine. Okay, let's get some, where did my car go? There's my car. Okay, we got some car, we got some of this, we got some other things here that I don't want to keep, and we got some of this that I don't want to keep, and I've got a lot of, okay, whatever, just get out of my inventory. I've got one more, and I've got a space exactly for one here. Okay, so that's fine. But the other thing I was going to do, given that the oil is kind of right here, is not make those, because what I really wanted is some of these, so that I can put, let's put flame defense like right here. You know, let's do that. Yeah, we can go blah blah blah, 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 blah. And, 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 Actually, there's a range whereby I can make sure that spitters can't hit these things, can't I? But also, given I'm not planning on going much further than this, I don't know if I actually need to worry about, I was going to say mediums at all, but actually the thing I kind of want, okay, let's go and put this let's go and put this guy over here, because I've got it, even though I didn't need it. Yeah, the iron mining is a bit of a concern. The coal mining is a bit of a concern. Yeah, this is effectively running as a belt balancer at the moment, because stuff is coming in from one side and getting shuffled to the other side. Maybe I have to outpost coal before the base dies. Do I need anything? I don't actually need anything else with stone. You don't need to exist. And you can have all of the stone, in exchange for which I will have all of the wall. I have no grenade surplus. I kind of have grenade surplus. I have grenades on the belt surplus, which is also fine. Yeah, you're gonna have enough stuff now. These guys I kind of don't need to be. A lot of the stuff is just like built up at this point. I don't need to worry about it. The only reason I wanted those pipes was for more flamethrowers, which was also the steel, which I also just gave away, which is also not really building up. So I'm just going to take all this stuff and it's going to be fine. 3 more of these. You just have, get in business with stuff. These guys are not even getting attacked yet. Then we're going to throw. So these are mostly just like flank support. I don't imagine those guys actually ever getting. These guys are not really for fighting. These guys are for fighting, and then these guys are for covering the tail. And yeah, we through 7 is not a good number of these. Do I have? I cannot. Okay. So I think a thing I automate then, despite having thousands and thousands of landmines. How far through this game are we? 1.5 hours. Okay. These? Are you guys still just doing? Yeah, I still gave you quite a bit to do, didn't I? I guess I do it over here then. Because if I'm doing flamethrower stuff, a thing I would still like is a lot of underground pipes and a lot of regular pipes. I think that's going to be a thing. And you guys can do that. You can give me like that much of each. I've got a lot of pipes. Is this more ammo than I need then? I mean, I guess we can just move into the last stage of, hey, this is the plan I was thinking of doing with all of this ammo. And not that button, because you guys want to be these things. Because first of all, let's rearm these guys. Oh yeah, and then I was going to put flamethrowers over here, wasn't I? Yeah, that's probably important to do before any of the other stuff happens. Or for which I was going to. Okay, I'm making the last flamethrower now, so that's all kind of fine. We can go and do that thing. And yeah, we're running down the iron, which is a thing I'm less happy about, because there's not a whole lot of other iron nearby. That's just kind of what we got. But how is my cloud doing? Yeah, sure, whatever. Cloud was probably not a big deal. Damage 3, and then I reckon we want damage 4. I reckon we'll just go straight into the damage, because I think I'm gonna find myself against mediums at some point, and I'm not planning on really doing anything better than that. And yeah, this is actually pretty good here. I like having with flamethrowers. Is that more than they need? Yeah, probably. But it's also fine. So like here, I guess, we're going to change our mind about that. And we're going to put this one not there as it turns out, because things are in the way. Cool, we're gonna do that badly as well. So we're going to do the same thing of, hey, there are some turrets providing backup. These turrets providing backup on these flamethrowers, and also I ran out of walls, so that's a cool thing. And we're going to run all the way back. This guy's not taking any damage yet, or at least not this time. Do I have? I should have. All the wall is just going into the science, eh? Controversial. Anyway, I got some amount of walls now. These guys are probably just okay doing that for a while. This last one doesn't look like it's doing anything, and I've got these guys on me, so... there we go, that's fully tapped. These guys are kind of running out, whatever. That was... I meant to actually check on the power rather than close it. And this is all... I mean, it's running it down. It's not good. We're going to run out of resources. The end state of this might not end up being me seeing how long seeing how many kills I get in like some amount of time, but like seeing how many kills I get before this base just runs out of resources, and the correct move was in fact to have outposted more stuff. But I think if we go... You know what? If I put one of these here... that's probably a bad idea. If I do that instead, I mean, this is still... Direct connections of flamethrowers are still things that you tell people not to do because they're bad, and that's because they are. Let's not have... Yeah, there we go. It's a special piece of, these things are immortalized now. We've got, some kind of defense. So that's a somewhat secure base, kind of. This thing's still going to get attacked, and then we're just going to get some kills from over here and some kills from over here. But the question you might be thinking about now is like, this was a mission to kill biters, right? How many kills have we had in the last 10 hours? Not actually many. This was supposed to be a race to like 100,000. How are we going to do that? And the answer to that is... And also, I'm not even putting that much pollution around the place. I think... Hey, let's watch these guys just roll in and see whether or not the flamethrowers should do their thing, because the flamethrowers, they almost always do their thing, right? It's almost certainly fine. I mean, the quirk is I don't have any repair pot coverage over that, so we're going to have to put walls back intermittently. But other than that, yeah, so the plan, I think... I mean, I'm certain as to what the plan was, I just don't know if it will work. The plan that I had for farming large numbers of biter kills... Hey, we just had another attack from another direction as well. And it's also fine, but that corner does need more wall. Oh, so they're attacking that side, and the side that I fortified by the oil kind of didn't matter. Oh well. Find biter bases like this. This is actually kind of bad because there's some more worms than I really planned on. And get a bunch of turrets and just put the turrets within range, like within permanent aggro range. Give them a lot of bullets. Can I actually protect these ones with landmines? Is this out of... Because I want these out of worm range. Having them outside of worm range is pretty important. Okay, so I think even the cheeky plan is have... Yeah, so this one is too close. But can I have these turrets that are close? Yeah, that one's also too close, isn't it? Can I basically just... I want a larger base because I'm currently only taunting these two. In other versions of this, I wondered whether or not I was going to straight up go to blue science just to get poison capsules to get rid of the worms so I could have turrets closer. But basically we're going to leave all of that there and ignore it and kill biters at the rate of a couple a second. So that's not really the size of base I wanted to be doing that with. So I guess we go and find larger bases. All these guys rushing in now. I mean, I don't even think I put radar there. I don't think I care. I think, and this is also why I'm less concerned about the cloud, because I'm going to attempt to aggro a bunch of dudes with just having, yeah, turrets and combat radius, rather than trying to generate pollution biters with pollution. I think that might work slightly better. That said, there's also oil here, so I could also set up flamethrower turrets, but there's so few dudes rolling in that I don't know if that's going to get done what it needs to. But we would like to find some other bases. Hello, default setting. You can 3 nests. You can do better than 3 nests default settings. What's taking damage? Oh, those guys doing damage. Yeah, sure, cool. That's as designed. We want to find more nests. This is now the end game of how I'm planning on getting a lot of biter kills, is just finding, yeah, this is really good. This is, because this is like, okay, let's get rid of the guys that are coming at me. And then let's have guys, okay, let's pick off that worm. Because are these guys, are these turrets outside of, if these turrets are outside of worm range, this is going to be fantastic. Yeah, that's now, I think that's the plan. Hopefully some of those in fact did not even get targeted by the worm, so this makes me super happy. Like, I didn't even care if these guys die. Like, these guys have got so many bullets. Let's give them the rest of the bullets. This is also why I'm making a ton of bullets, because we are just going to be, like, this is now the plan for harvesting biters. Those guns are going to be shooting for a while. This is also where we're doing the damage upgrades. Maybe at some point we'll get mediums. I can run out of fuel for my car, which is cool. And yeah, those guns are just going to be shooting for a while, and we're just going to be collecting biters as quickly as we can. We're not going to catch, like, we've still got these bases which are running in here, and oh yeah, I didn't give it more wall because I ran out of wall, didn't I? I realized I needed more wall and then didn't have more wall. This is also why I'm wondering if I'm going to end up upgrading to red ammo at some point, just to get more of that stuff done, but I don't think I will / need to. I think I can just run down belts the wrong way, because everyone knows that's nice and fast. Give me... And then, yeah, then all of this is... Yeah, this coal situation is kind of grim, though. I may have to outpost some coal. Why are you... Oh, because you ran out of steel. Okay, that's acceptable. How much more tech do I need, though? What... I mean, am I doing shooting speed 3? I may as well do shooting speed 3. I don't think I'm going to bother with either of those upgrades, because I don't have any bases on radar. Like, this is what it's supposed to be doing. This is not what it's supposed to be doing. You guys are supposed to be attacking here. I don't know why you're not. Do you guys need... Maybe you guys need some flamethrowers, but you're probably also just fine. Wait, are you... Okay, so there is only actually one of these. There's only one of these things that's not running at the moment, so that's fine. Okay, so get more steel for the red ammo, I guess. Do I have more steel? The answer is no, because I've got instead a ton of landmines, which I don't even know that I really need. Give me all of this. Give me these guys. Yeah, 67 gun turrets. That's why I'm also making a ton of gun turrets, and why I'm making a ton of these things. And give me these as well. Can I have more? No, because also steel. Have you guys done... You guys have done everything you need for pipes, though, so give me these back. And in fact, you may as well make all that stuff. Give me these. Give me these. 8 bits of coal. I guess I can go and find... Are we at least full here? Yeah, we're getting full. I guess I can go and find coal rocks and stuff like that. Yeah, that's what we wanted. More combat here. And then these guys... Oh yeah, I was going to put this wall over here, wasn't I? It's still safe enough for a while. And then these guys still have... Yeah, sure. Yeah, let's go and find some more bases. Let's go and find some more nests, and we'll put some more guns next to them. We'll not really care about... Oh, hey, coal rock. I did want coal rocks. We'll see how long the UPS holds up. We got damage 4, which is like as soon as mediums turn up, we're still going to be fine, just leeching off the couple that appear every now and then. Bullet speed, and then this is probably going to be, I think, very soon. Yeah, here's this. This one's pretty farmable. This one's pretty farmable because we've got... Like, this here is still not in... Yeah, that's still not... These guys are not shooting the nest, which is cool, because the entire point is they're supposed to aggro. Then let's also do this kind of cheeky thing where there are some without ammunition that just get people's attention all the time, and then we'll get some landmine support, and hopefully that will just like continue to chew up biters forever at the rate of, you know, however many. And we've got like, you know, I think I just put down 14 of those things and like 100 bullets in each, so yeah, for the rest of the game we're just going to be harvesting those guys, so that's going to be fine. I think I probably also want to cut landmines. I think I just want a ton more bullets. This one is also, yeah, this looks pretty farmable. All these guys that are running at me, I don't want to be here. This here is not within range. I don't want to be shooting nests. That's not enough ammo. But we'll also, like, just, you know, casually help the defense in case anyone does get near. Yeah, I thought that last line was going to be too close. That's okay, I can put these ones back. Okay, so that's also just like another farm setup. So I think and we've got more iron, which is, I think if I had the stuff, I'd just go and push that base. In fact, I've got landmines, I might just go and push that base. Because if I push this base, those were the landmines getting killed when they were. Then this iron becomes super tappable, and I can just bring this back in. Maybe also flamethrowers here. These guys are just doing exactly what they need to. So yeah, so like an hour and a half. I had 1.2 thousand kills. I need ammo. I need to go back and get ammo. Why is research slow? Is research slow because I've run out of grenades? No, research is slow because I've run out of steel for that. Yeah, I was going to turn off landmines because I don't think I need all that many landmines, as it turns out. Because I'm not really using landmines for much, except, like, I'm not pushing with landmines. Landmines are fantastic pushing tools, but I'm not actually using them for that. I do want these things. Give me all of this stuff. Yeah, that's cool. Give me all of this stuff, because we got a lot of that to put around the place as well. But this here steel, I think I just don't want to be pushing that away anymore. And in fact, I don't think, like, if I do want to do this red belt thing, I'll just do that later, because I need to get all that steel. There's some dudes about to attack my labs, which I actually should just go directly to. Joke's on them, all those were extra labs that I never really needed anyway. I don't even think I'd rebuild those labs. I mean, slightly sad for having lost stuff. Let's not grenade them because they're about to die. But these guys are just, yeah, that's just fine. All that steel goes in there. I could even, yeah, I think especially given that all of the research is slowing down, I think what I actually do is I turn this into normal ammo and give this guy a long inserter, and then get this steel which normally does not do this. Let's not go under there because I need to go around to this thing anyway. And yeah, these guys are, yeah, I was wondering if there was going to be things as well. There we go. Automated. Yeah, I don't even want to give you, because you guys are going to get all of that you need. I would much rather, yeah, not do that. Cool. Let's get wall, because I'm going to need wall. Because the other thing I wanted to do, okay, so I might also need outpost coal, is flamethrower defense here or turret defense here? I guess we're doing turret defense here. Oh yeah, that's more than you guys needed. Yeah, because I'm also kind of not super happy about that being the only power link to the iron. And also I should, yeah, just here, be able to have some of the stuff. And we throw some of these guys in here. We've now got oil over here. And I think we can do, yeah, we're going to do the same thing again. We're going to have, I've only got 5 of these flamethrowers. And I didn't actually see which way they came from. Did they come from this base? Why are these guys not shooting? These guys are shooting, okay, fine. Why are these guys not shooting? You guys should all be getting busy. You should all be tearing stuff up. That's kind of an important part of the plan. How do I want to set this up? In as lazy a way as possible, if essentially. Like so, I guess. Sure. And actually a little bit of this wall was for the corner by the lake that was not defended at all. But this is probably going to be fine, other than the whole, hey, look at these exposed power lines. So we're going to do that and make it kind of bad, but that's fine. Tech is still going, which is also fine. Why did I not have... Did I leave a car? I did leave a car somewhere else. This is the backup car. This is why I have no fuel. Give me the ammo. I want the ammo. I want to continue to farm things. Give me this. Give me these guys. Get in the car. This power supply wants to also be a backup power supply and is going to go... Oh, they actually cut the power to the oil. Good job. I guess that's also why the iron belt had backed up, which I had also not noticed until much later. But that's also fine because we can reconnect this stuff. I mean, we've already reconnected it. How many more do I need? I need 150 in total, and there's 2 in each of 24 labs, so yeah, I still do need to be processing a bit of that. I still will need more military science. We're not actually done with the military science yet, which is a bit of a shame. Like, just having things done and ticked off is nice. There we go. Secondary power connection. These guys are fighting, which is good. These guys are fighting, which is good. I think we just go south and figure out, because we've now got a bunch more turrets, still a bunch of landmines. We'll go and find some more bases to put turrets next to, and continue to farm biters, and hopefully this all just still continues to work. And here is not a great base for this. I can probably grenade just these 3 worms. Yep. And then get rid of these biters, and then is this actually... I can't tell. You know what's a good idea is actually putting bullets in the turrets. That's a much better idea. They were in the range of the nests. Now I feel bad. But these guys are going to go away. So that's good. Okay, so now I can do the thing where oh, I accidentally pushed that entire base. This is actually a fail. I did not actually want to push the entire base. I wanted to farm the space, and I've just failed to farm the base. So that's cool. I mean, we just made the neighborhood safer, but we didn't actually want to make the neighborhood safer. We wanted to kill a lot of things. I mean, they were attacking me. There's an expansion over there. So let's go and see what the business is with this guy, because this is possibly, like, the expansions are quite possibly attacking from weird directions that I wasn't expecting. And I've got a lot of landmines, so we can just do, you know, this kind of business and, hey guys, how you doing? Chase me over the minefield. It's good for you, really it is. That was easy. Do I want the space to live? I don't think I do. So that's that done, and then these guys are going to chase me over the minefield again, and that's all fine. And yeah, so that's nicely taken care of. These are hopefully landmines getting destroyed. Yeah, those landmines getting destroyed. And let's go find some more larger bases to continue to farm. Maybe I should have set up, because the thing that, like, it might be something about these chunks not being active because my pollution cloud isn't in them. Like, your pollution cloud keeps chunks active, which probably means that combat will continue to happen, which probably means that I should set up farms on the ones that I'm polluting. Which probably also means that I want to continue doing research, because if I continue to do research, then I'm continuing to put pollution on the map. And I guess the other danger of, like, stopping the factory, if I get to a point that yeah, if I get to a point where I've got all the combat decks I want, because I'm not really doing... Yeah, this is fantastic. We're not any worms here at all. I can just set this up. And then have, like, a couple of these in here, and they will aggro everything all day. And then these turrets will never be in range of the nests, but these ones will constantly bring all the biters out, and this is also a base that I'm polluting, which means this should be, like, in combat all the time. And I've got, like, you know, another couple of thousand ammo in all these turrets. Yeah, so yeah, this one is 32, that one's the unhappy one, and then the rest of yeah, so that's another pretty nice farm setup. So with the realization that I want to continue polluting all the time, is there iron over this side? Because I kind of want more iron. I think we go and set up some farms here as well. Then I think we're going to do... I mean, because I could always come south, and I just also remembered that I had the landmines to do this kind of defensive pattern, even though I almost certainly do not need... Like, this is not a base that needs... There are no worms. I don't have mediums out yet. Oh, let's check on Evo. Evo is... Yeah, spitter spawner, yeah, everything was still just smalls, which is... Like, I'm okay with that, because the stated goals of the race are to kill a lot of biters. And I still feel like I'm doing that. I was going to give those guys more ammo and then realize that I did not have ammo with me. Let's keep going research. So I might end up doing... Yeah, I could actually have more labs down. I'm not even doing things at the rate of all my military assemblers. Okay, yeah, let's throw another 8 labs down. Labs. Oh, I've got one in my inventory. You do not need to exist then. You know what? You can be engines. Oh wait, no, I'm going to need steel for that, aren't I? You just need more steel. Okay. And I am banking some amount of steel now, so we'll get a bunch more steel. But these guys, yeah, I'm now just pounding all the iron. And now at this point I kind of do want some of the top-up iron to also be contributing steel. So as we're looking at... Yeah, this one here wants to just do stuff both ways. And we will end up with... Yeah, the coal situation is still also pretty rough. Where is... That's not coal. Coal here, not great. These guys not doing... I mean, maybe I should go and tap that iron patch just so I'm constantly polluting this space and constantly drawing biters out of it, because these ones where I'm doing the polluting are the ones that are constantly attacking, which is kind of the point. So that might be a thing that we just end up outposting a bunch more stuff because we can. Okay, so we're going to put all this stuff back. I mean, this was why I had the extra row of labs to start with anyway, because the whole point was let's just have more labs, because a lot of the stuff we're doing is the slower tech that of the bullet damage and stuff like that. We're not actually going through to all the high-end things of... Why am I going this way? I'm going over there. Can I get there from here? Yeah, we're not going through to like the LBS and the mixed build and all that kind of stuff. It's all about, over the last hour, have we had... Yeah, so in this is the baseline of stuff, and then this is what we've thrown out starting to farm things. So we've got 40k in what am I looking at? We've been going for about 2 hours, which means I think in the last half an hour we've killed 4,000 biters, which is not really a great deal. Maybe this would go better if I was actually planning on building more. You know, we can do all that kind of stuff. I mean, I've got the range here to just put these further out, and the old traditional vital battles thing of like, don't build more wall, just like don't bother repairing wall, just put more stuff out there. Just put more wall on the end of the thing. And then this is died, and yeah, so I think we actually need to make a lot more of these, get a lot more wood, outpost some coal, because I can see me struggling for outposted coal at this point, or at least, yeah, struggling for coal at this point, because I got to keep smelting stuff, I got to keep making grenades, I got to keep doing all the pollution that I want to do in order to keep polluting these bases, to keep them active, so that I can be continuously shooting them like this, instead of continuously not shooting them like these guys. Let's go and check these guys out. I've got, yeah, another 40 guns, nearly 2,000 bullets. I'm polluting both those bases. We'll go and put down some guns, and we'll go and farm some more dudes, and we'll see how many more kills we can get. Maybe mass pollution is in fact the best way to be doing this, because it doesn't look like the other bases are being kept online. As in, I'm just not taking attacks from... Can I kill that one worm with my shotgun? Yes, cool, because now... Yeah, this is what we want. So you guys don't get ammo. You're going to be in range, but I can have some more down here. Look at these quite confrontational turrets that you could want to kill because they're right next to your home. They would be shooting you if I gave them ammo, except I'm not doing that, because if I do that, then they'll shoot your homes and you won't come and try to fight me. But as it is, you know, there's another... How many is that? 13 guns? One in the... No, they've now got 1,500 ammo. And that's actually... I'm going to leave all of this stuff because I kinda... Like, if I'm going to do the same for these guys, which I think I think I'm taking out this one and they're doing the same thing from here, except I also don't have... actually, you know what the better plan for that is? Rather than going back to pick up more ammo, given that I've given each of these guys a ton of this ammo, we'll take half of that supply and we'll just immediately set up exactly the same thing over here. And if I figure out the grenade range, then I can grenade the army that's running at me and grenade the worm and not grenade the nests. Yeah, that's what we wanted. And then we can put these guys not in nest range, and then there's no other worms, so we can put these guys in highly confrontational range, and then have these ones. And yeah, this is another in pollution farm, right? That's how that works. This is a thing which I have decided. Yeah, you get dealt with personally because you just killed my car. Fortunately I have engines because I don't have the steel, otherwise I would have made flamethrower turrets. But yeah, now I do need to go back and get more ammunition. And these guys also might not attack me anymore, so like part of the plan here is to just be pulling so many of these guys out of. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure there are two types of biters that spawn, or at least two different mechanisms for spawning biters. There's if you're polluting their bases, and then there's also when. Where do these guys are coming from? Up here somewhere, maybe? When you're polluting their bases, they'll attack you, but also when you kill biters that are nearby, if you're close enough to the base for combat, the base will just straight up spawn more biters. And I guess I'm hoping that that constant spawning will be enough that I don't have to worry about polluting things much. But actually the thing... Oh yeah, that was kind of silly. The other thing I wanted to do down there was check whether or not I had any coal I could outpost. And the answer to that was no. So maybe I go and outpost that, which is not... That's not super convenient, but it's also going to keep all of these bases more polluted, which is nice. And I also really do need the outposted coal. I mean, got a bunch of. They're still going pretty well. Answer to that is yes. I was just wondering if I could somewhere also just be making red ammo for me. And the answer to that is going to be yes, because I just have. These guys aren't doing that much anymore. You guys want to give me this stuff. You guys, 51 gun turrets, and how much you still got a bit, but let's give you some more. I don't really have all that many other plans of what to do with that stuff, so whatever. You needed steel. I've got steel. Give me the bullets. Give me the bullets. I gave away all the steel to you, which is not what we're going to do. Okay, fine. Give me. I need one more of these apparently. Yeah, and then you can take all the stuff back, because this stationary iron makes me think that I can have more of this stuff until it's all stationary. And I think also, yeah, let's just not limit it. Because the whole point at this point is to be turning all of... Which one? That one's the unlimited one. I just want all of the ammo at this point, because we're going to be setting up little farms that hopefully work and do the farmy stuff they need to, next to... Yeah, this is fine. This is what we wanted. So I think I do go and set up this for more coal. I could set up that for more coal. Do we need iron? Yes, I think I also need iron. I have 80 miners, which is fine, so I guess I have some wood. I'm gonna need more wood for power poles. I'm gonna need belt, and then we're gonna go south and we're going to set up another little farm next to that other smaller nests that we're polluting. But then again, also the advantage, I guess, of smaller sets of nests is less likely to have worms, which is good because it means I can just be completely degenerate about how far I put how close I put the turrets that will just have everything attack them. What was it? Oh yes, copper. because I wanted copper because I just picked up all of the wood and I wanted a lot of those things. Because we, oh, and also belt. And then because we want to just keep doing techs, we're just going to keep doing techs. Because continuing to process the resources and put stuff on the map is kind of the point. That's, yeah, there's not really going to be enough to, it's not really going to be enough to outpost 2 lanes of stuff. And if I'm outposting stuff, which I am, I should be driving into the power poles because that's a cool move. Yeah, don't even know if this is going to end up. This is a long way around, isn't it? Oh well. The other coal to the south might even be the easier one to drag back, but also this one is the one that will support the cloud more, because at this point I'm thinking about supporting. Actually, first let's, because this base over here is already getting polluted, and yeah, it's already spawning little attacks, and has 1 worm. So that's going to go badly for it, because where's range? There's range. And then shotgun execution. These guys, if these are here, will be out of range, and then those guys are going to be taunts. And then you guys probably don't even need that much because you're not that big a base, but you're going to get all of that support. This is going to be everything you need for a long while. Other things I wanted to get, explosive damage? Sure. Okay, so, should we do, I feel like I should at least do a quick thing to check if there are other nests down here. This is, probably would, yeah, this whole thing of, hey, how many biters could you kill is probably going to end up actually easier to do in Deathworld, because there's just so much more stuff running at you in ways that kind of aren't here. But we're at least going to go, yeah, let's have, like, I don't really want to spend underground, it's not that important, this patch is huge, I don't have to worry about being concise. How many is that? 17, so I need like another 13. And I do actually need to take this thing after all, which feels pretty silly, but whatever. Yeah, I should put belt on these things. And I should put belt the right way on these things. That's actually, a useful thing to be doing. So that should probably run out basically never. We're going to put a couple more on this. So that's, that's more than a belt, which is fine. And then we can put one of these guys here and have this go the right way. And do that. And now we've outposted coal, but I'm actually going to put, because I've got the other base to the south that I see that I've actually not put any kind of farm on at the moment. So we're going to do that. And then, because I'm pretty sure I had walls, okay, I have a small number of walls. And if this is actually a mining outpost rather than just a random biter farm that I don't care about, I think the move is also going to be, have a radar, and then I guess we wonder about defending the radar as well. Is that a thing? Can I? Yeah, that's defense, isn't it? It's fine. And then, defense. And then let's also defend the radar. So that should be good for quite a while, because I still don't think I'm anywhere near biters, and even mediums. And then we just drag this belt back. That's not what I wanted. I now have to move all these out the way because they're in the way of the belt. So that's a cool trick. And I was wondering about aggravating that pythoness and then realized I probably don't need to, because I probably don't even need to worry about it because I've already got guns right next to it. And let's see if we can line this up. And okay, I wasn't actually thinking about those power poles at all. I was thinking about this next bunch of cliffs and whether or not I can miss them. and I appear to have missed them, which is nice, and we've still got a decent amount of belt. And yeah, whatever, we'll just go under there. How am I getting? I think I'm going underground here and just taking it over here. Yeah, we'll do that. That'll be fine. Am I actually outside flamethrower range? Because I would feel pretty dumb if after all of that I end up getting my own belts cut because I was inside flamethrower range. That would have been a thing that felt especially silly. But I think we're mostly okay. Other than the fact that, you know, lots of things are kind of dying for their inputs. But if we go like that, and then go, not there, not even there, but there, and do this kind of thing, because we still also want still also want to support the power grid as well, because the power grid is the thing we care about, you know, living. Why is that thing taking damage? What's taking damage? Oh, a gun turret is taking damage, but these guys are shooting? Did they evolve spitters? Or did they just, like, have dudes that got close to it? Who knows? This is doing everything it needs to. It's fine. Those guys are fine. We'll put some, like, do we need that iron as well? This is actually going to take quite a while to get back, isn't it? Even assuming I've balls nothing up with that. And then I'm short on coal for grenades, which is not a super surprising thing, because coal was just a thing I needed that I went and outposted. So we're going to address that by that wasn't what I was going to do. I was going to take these and put them in here. There you go. So now you guys have got some of that stuff. You're probably fine. Who's taking damage and why? It's a different one to the one that was the first time, but no, whatever. Yeah, we've got a couple of these guys fighting. It'd be nice if I was actually polluting the space, but I'm not yet. So maybe this iron I go and outpost. Let's keep... if I'm keeping researching, let's actually go to mining productivity. And is that even what I want to do? Do I want mining productivity at all, if the whole point of this is to be as polluting as possible? Because mining productivity just gets me free things and makes my patches last longer, and I don't actually want free things, nor do I want my patches to last longer. At this point, I'm pretty happy just going out and mining all the desert, but trees, forest, but also trees, but farm already set up. Interesting call. Which of these would I rather be polluting? There's no mining patches around there at all. That I think I go and I can also just go and grenade the trees. Actually, actual kind of brainwave there. I'm worried about how much of my pollution is getting to the places that will spawn the biters, and what we're going to do is just get rid of all of these trees, because it turns out that actually getting pollution out onto the map is part of the plan, and it's actually this kind of surprised me a little bit. I was expecting, let's not kill myself with my own grenades, I was expecting most of the pollution strats to be about IU spawning biters because they're responding to the pollution, and it doesn't actually look like it's, at least for me, at the moment, the way that I'm doing this kind of cheaply and badly, it's not about that at all. It's about, is your pollution cloud big enough to keep all the chunks with all the biter nests active, so that they can be continually spawning biters that will then continue to attack your turrets, that your turrets can shoot. Yeah, I think these two are going to be quite good farmable nests. Yeah, I mean, look at, yeah, this is what we want. These guys have still got a lot of ammo left. There's huge piles of corpses here. Last 10 hours kills. Yeah, this rate of biter death has jumped again, and we're now on 10k after. Yeah, we're getting still. Sure. If I'm doing long distance stuff, I probably want electric distribution. Okay, so the coal is back to the base, and this is still, coal is hopefully going in the buffer now. Probably all of. No, I'm just, yeah. These guys had run out of fuel. This is the other reason why the coal supply was bad. So I'm just refilling the buffers that the coal previously, all of this stuff had slowed down, and I'm just now refilling these buffers. And I've got, yeah, another couple of thousand landmines that I don't really need. This iron buffer could still be a thing, but isn't. I think it might actually be handcrafting grenades time, because I just want more grenades as well. That's also just a thing. I mean, I guess the other thing I could do is just mine stuff into boxes. That's also a thing that could happen. No grenades on the belt. I kind of wanted grenades. Yeah, we'll do all of that. We'll just go like handcraft grenades. It's fine. It doesn't put pollution on the map, but you know, whatever. Still a little sad about whichever turret it is taking a bunch of damage. Make more grenades. I will have more grenades. These grenades we're actually just going to use to clear trees out, to stop pollution absorption, which is kind of an odd thing that I'm not sure I've ever actually really done before, but you know, we're going to go. This is all fine. Yeah, we're going to go clear out these trees and clear out these trees, and then put some iron mining down here. I think that's going to be what happens. Yeah, we'll just keep researching stuff. I guess we're researching fire damage, because I've not set up blue science and don't plan on setting up blue science, because blue science is, oh wait, I should go and get bullets and things like that. That's kind of the whole point of all of this, is to have more bullets. Where's my more bullets? Here's my more bullets. 1.1k, 2.1k, 3k. That's, yeah, 3,000 bullets with another 43 turrets. Do I actually have mining drills? Yeah, okay, so hopefully that doesn't explode. It does not explode, that's fine. Okay, and then also take belt, because we might be taking some of this iron from these iron patches, and also just moving. Do I want to get rid of, are these forests in my pollution cloud? They are. So if I get rid of, actually these forests over here are going to be absorbing a lot of pollution as well, aren't they? So if I can get rid of these, this will be a lot of pollution that spreads my cloud, because it's not even about getting the pollution absorbed by nests. It's about getting the pollution cloud spread wide, I think. I think it's about, at this point, getting the pollution cloud spread wide so that there are a lot of chunks active that will be able to spawn all the biters. Like have the chunks kept active, have the nests always active and always. I guess maybe that is a thing I could do with radars. I could roll some radars out there and have the direct line of sight of. Yeah, because all of these ones in the cloud are active, and then these ones aren't. So actually, let's do that first, because that's going to be a little easy to set up. And because we've already got the farm set up, I reckon if I've only got one radar, I need to go back to get more things to build radars with. Okay, fine. But yeah, if I have radar coverage, then maybe that will always keep all the chunks active and the biters annoyed, and then then we'll be able to with these, yeah, and then wood, sure, and then let's also just keep working on the rest of these. And then I've got all this other stuff that I kind of don't care about, but whatever. Yeah, keep the chance active. Oh, hey, grenades. Keep the chance active. Keep the biters running at me. I think I'm going to do things that need military tech just because it's a thing that uses resources. Because that's what we're about at the moment. We're about driving into power poles, and not connecting them properly, and then using resources for the sake of putting pollution on the map, rather than actually needing to do anything with them. This is the iron outpost, so we're going to take this, and we're going to take this power, and this is a base. Oh, this is the base I accidentally pushed, wasn't it? And then over here, that's a base that's... Oh no, that one was the base that I accidentally pushed. One of them was the base that I deliberately pushed. Yeah, so now I'm getting attacked. Oh, these guys are also out of ammo. I like that these guys are out of ammo, because that means they probably killed a lot of stuff. Not sure. Let's just... Yeah, so you've got a lot of ammo. You've got more ammo than you need. I reckon with that on radar, those guys are going to be active forever. Can I do the same trick that I did previously, where I pick off, say, this dude? Let's have fish out. Because I reckon I can still do like turrets here and be outside of this worm range. In fact, that one I might be able to get from down here. Oh, it is a medium worm. Maybe not. Okay, never mind. Not a big deal. The entire point of that was just to attempt to troll these guys harder. And I think we're already doing that. I think we're now succeeding in that. Like, we're getting some decent piles of stuff building up. Let's keep going with techs. Let's just keep the mining happening, keep the processes rolling along. And based on that information... Wait. Based on that information, I don't want to actually research anything at all at this point. I just want radar coverage on all these things that I'm farming. Because I don't need... Yeah, I'm getting some number of mediums now. And I don't actually need the mediums or the spitters. Like, that will all just make everything worse. Whereas if I'm not researching and I'm keeping everything active by having a line of sight on it with radars, then I'm always just shooting small biters, which is always a whole lot easier. So maybe that's the plan. Yeah, see, now this one is active again, which makes me think it is in fact all about, or at least one of the other mechanisms is... I don't know where my radars are because I'm making all those grenades. Yeah, having line of sight active on things. Because I want these things to pile up. I think I'm going to need, yeah, let's put a separate... And I mean, actually, this is pretty effective, because this single radar will give me line of sight on keeping both of these farms active. We'll get rid of those guys. You need to go away. You're going to be annoying. And then these guys need to be not in that range. But then can I have... Like, is that going to be safe range? The answer is no. Disappointment. Okay. I think that means... I've only got 13 landmines, so I should have more landmines. I think that means that what I'm actually doing is... Grenades over here to try and get rid of these guys. Yeah, because now with that done, I can in fact just straight up have... Here are some turrets that you can get angry at. And these ones, I mean, I'm standing in the ass, but whatever. These ones are only just outside of nest range. Sure. There we go. Secondary farm enabled. All of that is going to be doing some goodbye to killing probably forever because it's all still on radar. And then I've used up almost all my bullets, so I guess I go back to get the bullets. And now this one is shooting, all of these are shooting, all of these guys are shooting, that's pretty good. This one is actually a good candidate as well. But I still need more bullets. And this one is actually, yeah, this one's starting to get online now as well. So we're getting some decent amount of stuff. Are we getting some decent amount of stuff killed? It's still pretty tame. In fact, yeah, we'll just keep researching. It'll be fine. What else are we? Because if, yeah, it's still, sure, whatever. I mean, I've got damage 4. I've already got bullet damage 4. I'm not super concerned about not being able to deal with mediums, because I can absolutely deal with mediums. I'm also making some red ammo in case I need that, but I think I'm planning on not needing that. All this iron is running kind of low. Why is this iron running kind of low? It's because I need to be prioritizing this iron line, and I am not prioritizing this iron line. Yeah, because this one is prioritizing away. Yeah, upper priority left. Upper then is going to put the whole thing in. Because I don't think I need that much steel at the moment, and I have. Which one of those is? Yeah, I've got a bit of steel. I think we're just going to go upper priority left. This is still, like, stuff will still get through because the local stuff has priority. But then if I do this, I've also got some steel happening, and that also, I mean, the conclusion there is I just need to go and outpost. I've got all the stuff to go and straight up outpost 2 lines of. I need more wood for more power poles, but I've got all. It's fine. I've got all the stuff I need to go and outpost 2 more belts of iron, which will solve a lot of these problems. But I will need more power poles because we just ran some radar out to places to make sure that the combat was constantly happening, which is, you know, it's gonna be doing what we need. Yeah, I need more copper. I actually need more. Do I need more coal, or is it just that all the coal is in the car? This is another 98. Let's get a bit more of that. Let's also remember that the entire plan was to not have the stuff absorbing pollution, so we'll do that. And where's the car? Car is all the way over there. Okay. Because I just also spotted that there was a much larger forest down here. Not necessarily large, but like this spot of stuff is still going to be doing pollution absorption, and at this point I've concluded that I would rather it didn't, so it doesn't get to, and hopefully that will let us spread our cloud further and wider and get the attention of some other dudes that we will then kill for noticing. That's how that works. These are not actually mine as I needed because I already had a ton, but it's fine. Ooh, something died. What died? That turret died. This is probably a symptom of the medium biters turning up, but I'm also still okay with that. I don't even think I had a moment of, do I go and check whether or not they still have bullets? And the answer to that was no, I'm not even going to bother. However, I do want this car, and I do want whatever other bullets I have made in the meantime. And you've also made a lot of guns. Congratulations. You get to make, first of all, I make all these, and then you get to make more guns. I've got iron ore that I don't want as well. And yeah, all of that can do that. This iron ore can go in here. Copper is still... copper for red science is now suffering because these guys are taking a lot of it for red ammo, which I can actually address by just prioritizing it that way. And this buffer here will empty into these chips, and it's all kind of fine. So that's okay. Other things I want... Let's get follower robot count. I mean, I don't plan on using these things at all. This is purely to spend research to keep things running, to generate pollution, to get the attention of dudes who I shall then kill. Hey, this one needed radar as well, didn't it? I guess we're doing that later. I think we're going to go farm this one first because it's already, like, A, it's right here, B, I'm polluting it, C, we got to get all these trees away from all these trees. Yeah, this is, hey, let's do this thing where we actually remove the trees from around the mining patch, as if that's a good idea. Car's taken some damage, it's probably fine. I'm pretty sure I had... Didn't I have repair packs? I think at one point I made repair packs, yeah, and then I have not used them, despite losing the power plant a bunch of times. I also didn't pick up more... I meant to pick up more landmines, because I've got a ton of them, but, like, whatever. So that's there. This is... Yeah, this is the kind of bad one, because there's... I think I'm actually... All these guys need to go away, and then I think I'm actually grenading to death of this nest so that I can just get... let's not... I want all of these worms to go away. I'd also rather not die. Are these immediate? Oh, I killed the nest. Oh well. Oh no, it's a small worm. Oh, never mind, it's fish. It's probably fine. And you also in range. Okay, so that's actually probably the setup I need. Did I get the car? I think I got the car, didn't I? Yeah, I did get the car. Okay, cool. So let's get these guys out of the way. Let's maybe not be quite so relaxed about this, because I remembered I did actually run out of fish. But we can make sure pollution gets through here, which is fine. We can then have these outside of the range of these turrets. So like here. And then we can farm that up, and they're not shooting anything, which is fantastic. And then we can have a couple of troll turrets, who will be permanently engaged with having people's attention. Those guys also get to exist, and then radar, and then car that I'm going home in. And yeah, this is all getting much worse in a way that's kind of fine. Let's connect this up here first, because I'm pretty sure I've got a connection just there. That's fine. And yeah, now we're going to... I mean, how's this guy actually doing? He's doing... Oh, some of them are out of ammo. Good job. That's just like stacks of ammo that have been sunk into killing biters, which is exactly what the plan is. But it's still pretty safe, because even then... I mean, the landmines aren't great value there, because there's only going to be small numbers of biters running in and getting killed. But, you know, it's still... Like, there just aren't the dense clouds of dudes getting killed that are good for landmines. Which way am I? Yeah, let's do this. Let's start there, and then thrash this in hopefully the right place. And then... So I want 2 belts of this out, don't I? Yeah, let's do that as well, and then let's connect this thing up over here. That's not the way I wanted to do that. Is there 21 is also a good number? This patch is actually good enough to have another one there, isn't it? And then... I mean, I did not need to do that way. This is quite unnecessary. 51. I think that takes me a total of to 59 miners. Yeah, counted that correctly, which is nice, because that's, other than the fact that these miners don't have belt. Miners actually like belt, that's a thing. Okay, don't have cliff explosives, never got cliff explosives, whatever. Am I even going to defend this? I actually should, because that base is right there, and I also don't have bullets. So I don't think that I want to spend the time dragging this back yet. I think I want to do a thing that does like this, and then set up this thing. But I actually want to go back and get bullets to defend that iron mine that I've just put there from the other base that is actually not that far away, and is kind of angry, and is right there and will continue to be angry. Let's just keep researching things. Is that all the military tech that I want? I don't think I'm bothering with anything else military tech because I'm not doing blue, which is important because it means I can cut the grenades and wall from the military tech and then just be building up grenades and wall, which is cool because that means I get grenades and wall is the point of that. And then also red ammo. Like, all these guys don't need to exist. All this stuff can go into a box here, and now I have also a box of red ammo, and all of these techs are pretty fast, aren't they? I think I'm going to end up doing mining productivity just because that's a tech that's slow, which will consume a lot of resources that I don't even want it to pay off. Like, the point is not to get the mining productivity, the point is to continue to sink resources from just having combat on the map. Let's take these guys as well. Let's have these on the bar so we can see how many we've got, because I might put them somewhere. Like, I've got, especially with, I mean, it's one of these things that I'm going to complain about them not being pollution efficient for it to be using red ammo, but also at this point the whole point is not to be pollution efficient. Landmines, let's get landmines. Like, the doing things badly is kind of the point here. We just want to be putting a lot of bullets on the map. Like, maybe we could be doing more with flamethrowers, because flamethrowers, like, are very good at dealing with large numbers of dudes. But also, yeah, all this processing is just kind of dead because we're not really doing anything with it. Do I actually have... I don't actually have a lot of steel, do I? I am, in fact, not yet. When I get the other iron back, maybe it's time to turn on landmines. Maybe it's time at that point to also go, hey, we've been doing this for 3 hours. This is how many kills we managed to get. And call that scenario done? Or at least... like, because this is still a weird, like, non-bots, non-blue science version of a thing that is like, there's a lot about this that doesn't feel good in kind of a, you know, the way that things often don't feel good when we're doing dumb stuff like this, but it's also fine. Let's not get the car killed. Oh, I still don't have fish. You need to go away. That was a mistake. Did not actually want to shoot those guys. I guess if that nest is dead, then you don't need to exist. Also, let's not get killed, because, you know. So let's also, you know, the radar is here, which is why this stuff is here. And... this is not quite in the way, is it? Hopefully this is close enough to aggro these dudes. But I don't know that I can go much closer without also aggroing some of those worms. Yeah, that's not what we want. What about over here? Nope. What about over here? Yeah, maybe. Okay, what else do we... Oh, if we've done... Okay, so we do actually have a bunch more tech that we can just research now. We've got all the module stuff. We've got all the personal armor stuff. We've got the personal roboport stuff. We don't have personal roboport. That's all blue tech because you kind of need the robots to do that. Yeah, so that's active. This is disappointingly not active. What are you guys doing? You guys are even absorbing pollution. Maybe this is... There we go. That's you guys doing what you should. Okay, nice. This one, I think... Are you guys... Why are you guys not doing what you should? Like, there's a turret right here. How are you gonna... You're just gonna, like, not do anything about that? Okay. Maybe. Maybe it is about getting pollution on these guys, then. Is it gonna be possible to get... I mean, some of these guys are already polluting. Yeah, all these guys... These lazy guys that are just standing around. These gun turrets that are within range of their homes and they're not doing anything. Okay. Yeah, we're going to call that, effective enough. I think we're going to drag this iron back to the base. And then we're going to go and look at rearming, well not rearming, but reloading a bunch of the gun turrets that we first put down. Which way we want to go? I guess we want to go, yeah, I want those biters to continue to be annoyed at the gun turrets and not at these belts of stuff, because keeping these belts of stuff alive is important to the whole polluting the world mission. And we've got techs that I'm not planning on using now, which is also fine. This is mostly just, hey, I mean, speed modules would get me both more stuff and more pollution. So maybe that's the thing. I would also have to build some grid circuits, which I've not done yet, and I don't really feel like doing. Like, part of this is also just, like, the minimalist program of, can I get a ton of kills without really putting in much effort, like without even putting any bots down or anything. How are we doing with that? 15k? Okay, I mean, this does not feel like it's a good way of doing things. One of the tests was going to be, is this a way of just getting a lot of stuff done with very little effort? The answer, probably not. Yeah, I mean, let's get mining productivity. Let's do most of the research for mining productivity, and then hopefully remember to stop it before it finishes. So I've sunk as much of the pollution cost as I can, and then not actually delivering any of the benefit. That's... Ooh, a thing got destroyed. I wonder what got destroyed. As long as it's not my main base, I'm pretty happy. Yeah, I thought it might be that one. It's the other... These guys have been hitting me pretty hard for a while, which is fine. These cheeky guys just standing around, that's not what's supposed to happen. This is what's supposed to happen. I mean, these guys are doing great. There's just like piles of corpses, and these guys are running pretty low on bullets. Yeah, sure, that's all fine. We like that. Running out of belt, which is kind of fine. I mean, my entire base at this point is kind of a bit less than 2 belts, a bit more than 2 belts of iron. There's like this iron, and then the steel. And so these are the 2 lanes of iron, when they're connected, are going to be everything I need for a long while, because also this iron patch is not running out anytime soon. And also this coal being stationary. Is that coal buffer full? How am I getting... Am I just putting it into these 2 lines? Maybe? What's the low effort way that I can make that happen? If that goes there, That can be one of them, and that's basically just done. And then we go right. No, we go left, right, and we mine out the home patches. I kind of don't even care about that. I'll just fully utilize the further patch because it's worse for pollution, and then all of this stuff. This is no longer mixed at all. Oh, and then these guys. That's kind of hilarious. This is stopped. My iron was hit because the coal from a long way away shut that down. Oh well. What we're going to do about that instead is take some of this stuff, make a bunch of these, more than I actually need, and we'll extend the coal buffer. That's going to be a thing that we do. We're going to go, you guys have done good work, go ahead and buffer more stuff, and you've done such good work that you're going to get a bunch of friends to help you buffer the same stuff. And yeah, UPS becoming a thing. The little potato that could. There we go. So how is this? Is oh yeah, okay, so I can just make this worse. Yep, that's fine. It just got worse. We'll free up all that iron. All this, so the outpost iron is now arriving, which is nice because that means that mining is putting a pile of pollution on the map. And then what's coming through here? So this is all going to be served by the outpost, which means that this outpost kind of doesn't matter. Which means that this one may as well just make this super worse and have this one wander through here. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this one's going to go underground as well. And we can just go like yeah, so yeah, this is pretty awful. But on the upside, we've got all this. Oh, and then this iron is blocked as well because of all this coal. Yeah. Oh well. I'm at least doing a bunch of electricity usage, aren't I? Yeah. If that's all kind of fine. Pollution Cloud is pretty happy. Pollution Cloud is now keeping several of these bases busy all the time, other than this base. Okay, there we go. Yeah, there you go. What about you guys? Yeah, you guys can get stuff done as well, can't you? Yeah, sure. This, I think that base is like that. That's the next one that's kind of semi within the cloud. What do you guys? You guys are highly disappointing. I mean, you do have a couple hundred kills each, but you guys are not making me super happy. This one over here, I think some of these ones might need more ammo and or more landmines, so we should probably go and do that. Yeah, lots of iron being processed, lots of steel being processed. Did I get the car? I got the car. Let's get ammo as well, because I'm going to need that. You give me stuff, you give me stuff. This is fine. You guys give me stuff, because I don't think I got stuff from you last time. What? Where did I just gave a wooden box to an inserter to put inside a thing. Sure, fine. Do I? Oh wait, remember how we were going to intercept mining productivity and not let it finish? Yep, so we just succeeded at that. This is now... I could actually upgrade all of this steel processing. If I had steel, which I kind of do, I can upgrade some of the steel processing. So give me all of that. And then, yeah, remember how I wasn't actually saving any of the stone? That's a thing that's a little bit of a disappointment. So I guess we just put that back and go like, you know, that much of that stuff. Is that true? That's not true. That's not what we do at all. We don't have those yet, but whatever. 70 steel is... It's near... If I had 72 steel, that's at least a decent number. Let's go and find a bit more steel. There we go. So this is going to be a better amount of steel, and then these guys can just put that stuff in a box somewhere, and I can get around to getting that later. But the thing I really want to do at the moment is actually still get more ammunition. Yeah, you guys are making these, so I can make even more steel, and I'll just buffer a ton of steel. Lab speed 2 is another of these researchers that I don't actually need, but it will take a bunch of resources. And so this is another one like mining productivity that we're going to do a lot of and then stop rather than finishing it. And I don't actually need 114 gun turrets. I appreciate your enthusiasm. I do need 2,500 bullets. That's a thing that's going to be a thing. I can't actually get through this way. Okay, do I need to drag... I don't have line of sight on either of these guys, but they are constantly polluting, and I think I'm going to assume that that's going to be fine. I should also get fish. Having done this a couple of times and realized that I don't have fish. And 29 bullets, 29 bullets, 32 guns firing at the same time, hopefully is a decent rate of killing biters. And this is all super low tech as well. Like, I was wondering if I was going to need to transition to red bullets to kill more biters. Doesn't particularly look like I do. I mean, the damage 3 and damage 4 are making everything a little more effective in ways they don't need to be. Oh, this is a good one. This is a good one because all the worms are at the back, and I can have turrets here. Yeah, all of these turrets are out of range of all of those things. Can I have turrets here without aggravating this worm? The answer to that looks to be yes, which is fantastic, because this is now everything I want a biter farm to be. Where is the car? The car's all the way back down here. Okay, sure. And this guy is being polluted all the time? Yes. One thing that's stopping it from being quite as polluted as it could be are all these trees. So we're going to do a quick little... You know, this is a good thing to be doing to trees when you're worried about combat situations, isn't it? Just getting rid of all of the trees purely for the sake of getting rid of the trees, for the sake of increasing the pollution that gets to biter bases. That's I don't think this is a thing. I accidentally finished research speed. I think I'm okay with that because it doesn't actually make anything less efficient. It's still just, it might actually mean that more of my assemblers are online for longer, but that's fine. This also gives us some reasonably long techs. Okay, so we've cleared out a bunch of trees that would otherwise be absorbing pollution, so hopefully more pollution makes it to that base. There's also other trees on the other side, but whatever. We don't have to go and visit these other bases, but we're going to go and visit these other bases again, just to check that they've got enough ammunition, and maybe also add some red ammo turrets, if we think they need it. Because yeah, look at this is pretty good work. These guys, and then I think I'm going to have 3 here, and do that. And now if anyone gets close at all, like these guys are still going to shoot everything they can, which is fine. And then we've got some other things just to prevent turrets from dying, and then we're going to do the same thing down here. Because I'm like, I think this is okay. I think I'm killing a lot of biters. This other one to the top left I'm still a little bit sad about. Yeah, look at all these guys having run out of their ammo. These guys have done such good work. Then we can throw a couple of these in here and give them some of this stuff. And yeah, so those guys are also just, you know, fields of dead biters, which is good. And these guys are also running out of ammo. So that's pretty good. How many kills have we had? 19k? I mean, it's kind of getting up there, isn't it? Oh wait, that was incorrect. Because I've got small biters, but I've also got medium biters, and somewhere are there spitters online yet? I'm not seeing spitters online yet. But yeah, we're still on about 20k, and those guys are protecting me from the other bases, which is pretty, you know, it's fine. You guys are not giving me all the combat I really wanted, are you? And neither are you guys, even though you're completely immersed in pollution, and these guys are still doing fine. Then this thing is... yeah, whatever. Yeah, because this leads into a couple of techs that also take a while, and mostly we're just working on getting the cloud bit now. Where are trees that are absorbing all my pollution that I would rather they didn't? There's a couple over here, but not really. There's these ones, but I think the trees I actually need to deal with are the ones over here, because this space is already getting a bit polluted, but I'd rather they were more polluted, because this is all about having as many friends as possible for certain definitions of friends. Actually, do I take power over to this one? Because I don't think that guy's been doing anything for a while. In a way that makes me a little bit sad. Here's a base though. Is this... kind of is. Yeah, see, now it activates. Now there's combat here. You silly guys. Why were you not doing this earlier when I needed you to do this earlier? See, this is a decent rate of dudes getting shot. And things taking damage, which is fine. Oh yeah, I've not repaired these walls at any point, should I? Do I actually have spare wall now? I should do, because I shouldn't be boxing at all. I've got furnaces. I need actually more furnaces than that, because yeah, we've got a lot of this stuff. Oh, actually limited those boxes. Okay, sure. Yeah. Actually, yeah, we are actually going to do this particular move. I was going to put one on the base south as well. I think I am going to be outposting that one, but I also don't have the ammunition to do that at the moment, so we're not quite yet. Oh wait, I said that this forest was going to disappear, didn't I? Let's just, like, keep these guys on radar as well. I mean, I realize that this doesn't actually go back to the base yet. That radar is not powered, but it's fine. It'll eventually end up powered, and then this forest over here is the one that I concluded I would rather not exist because it's absorbing a lot of pollution, and I would rather that more of the pollution got to the base that I am trying to farm for biters. So this should take... Ooh, something got destroyed. I wonder if it's... I mean, there's only one thing that got destroyed, so it's unlikely to be anything of concern in the main base, and it's a gun turret. I wonder where. Oh, they got that one. Okay. Sure, I don't really know why. I don't know how you guys got that close. Oh, it's this one. How did you guys get that close? Is it spitters? Spitters, it is spitters. Okay, so we've got spitters on the field. Cool. That's just like a couple of extra things to aggregate when we're calculating how many dudes we're killing, I guess. But let's go get... Okay, so maybe these troll turrets are not ending up being super effective, or at least they're getting all the attention, which is, I mean, kind of the point. Yeah, these guys are standing outside gun range and shooting them. So these were carefully positioned to be outside worm range, but instead they're actually not outside spitter range. Oh well. Continuing with technology, because that's a way we're putting pollution on the map, which is keeping all these bases active, which means combat continues to happen. I guess we're going over here. Let's not take it near the flamethrowers, but let's go... Let's, I guess, do this. Sure. We've at least got those on radar now. I could put a radar down here and do a thing. These guys, I mean, these guys are still... Yeah, so I think we've... Have we just hit spitters? Is that why we've... Okay, continuing tech. Is that why we're suddenly losing turrets? Probably. I mean, I don't think I care about any of these turrets going down, because that was kind of the whole point around... Okay, this needs to not be set, and this needs to not be... Oh, that one isn't set. I'm sure. Yeah, I think I'm losing all of those forward turrets that were trolling dudes into the fight because they're just slightly outside of biter range, but they're still inside range of, you know, shooting everything else. That's fine. Does everyone still have bullets? You guys don't have bullets. You also don't have power? Oh, that base is getting attacked. I was wondering if I should have actually directly defended that, and the answer to that is yes. So I guess that's what we do next, because we kind of got to have that thing working. We've got enough stuff to put everything back. We've got everything except the bullets, and now we have the bullets. And we're going to keep researching. That one's a pretty fast one. This is not going to put much pollution on the map. We got all the bullets. 2,400 bullets, yeah. We'll run down there. We'll put that little mining outpost back. We'll keep... this will actually, if that other base is attacking us, this means there's another base that I can also now just go and put another little farm next to, which is kind of the point. So this, even getting attacked here is kind of a plan. And it's only one biter. Even, I mean, I guess good job for killing those two things, but you don't even get a turret. I will, however, put turrets here now. Do I need to do that? I probably don't. I probably need to do that. I probably already got coverage, but whatever. That's what's happened. And you know, walls, because you know, walls are things turrets like, right? You guys don't even need that much, because you're probably never going to be defending against anything, because we're going to make sure that everything else is more of a problem elsewhere. And yeah, random other bits of tech. That's how defense works, isn't it? That's a thing that's fine. Okay. Then I'm gonna presume that all of these are just normal troll turrets dying. Yeah, these are all just the forward turrets. As long as these turrets are still close enough to aggravate all the biters, and it looks like they are. Are you still not... Guys, these things are right here. You're not even doing anything. You're a bit disappointing, and you guys as well. You're also quite disappointing. Yeah, we want to get... I want to get radar coverage on this space down here, and then also kill everything. Radar coverage. Where is... Yeah, there's not a very good base for this whole farm structure. Maybe if I kill this worm I can put some things over here, but the getting... Yeah, sure, whatever. So I think with that in mind, we're going to have some defense over here for the radar. And, you know, walls for the radar. That's how defense works, isn't it? Something like that. And then I might actually be able to fit landmines around here for the radar. Yeah, you're going to annoy me. So you're not there anymore. You don't get to exist. This medium worm, yeah, the range of the medium worms is also going to be a bit of a problem, isn't it? Can I get the worm, but not... Yes, good. Okay. Now, is that... These are all smalls? I mean, if I can get... I don't know if this is going to be actually close enough to aggravate these dudes properly. Maybe I just push them from the top and just sacrifice this base to get... Like, if I put guns here, then I lose one of those. Okay, I lose two. So I lost two nests, but now I do have this nice close turret thing where I can put turrets like even here. Yeah, none of those turrets are in range, so everyone should just shoot everything now. More, you know, whatever, random, continue. Yeah, so that's what we're doing there. That's another farm that's now online. Let's check in with the numbers. And 125. So there's 1,000 mediums. There's about 500 of those, and so you're on about 25,000 kills. And what kind of time are we on? We're on, in total, about 3 hours. So this actually looks like it's ramping decently. Yeah, I mean there's some stuff, there's some peaks, but also we're just ramping these farms, so that's all hopefully pretty good. Let's go and get some more bullets. That can also just stay in and do its thing. So we've got the mining. I'm pretty sure we got the mining back online, didn't we? I think that was the first thing we did. Yeah, can we put this radar down, and all of that is going and doing absolutely everything it needs to. This is kind of low in ammo. I wonder if these guys are low in ammo. These guys are fine for ammo. These guys also maybe ammo. These guys I checked previously, didn't I? Ammo is fine. Ammunition is fine. These guys have been there for ages, and okay, so one of these turrets is out of ammo, and then not many of those ones. Those guys are still a little bit disappointing. Yeah, I don't even know that there's much else I would do at this point. I think I've kind of... I don't want to get too close to that. Yeah, these guys need additional supplies. They are doing good work. I think actually, because I did previously have a couple of bases here that I pushed, that I probably could have, in retrospect, not pushed, and then just farmed them like this, like the... Am I going to get close to... No, I'm still a long way away from hitting this one, aren't I? continuing with stuff. I mean, we are up to a decent number of turrets firing simultaneously. 52 turrets are engaged with the enemy. That's pretty good. Happy with the rate at which bullets are being shot from guns. I think this... Let's go and put some... I guess also let's put some radars on these guys, because it's hard to tell if they are in need of bullets. Oh yeah, and I was going to upgrade the steel as well, wasn't I? I need... Give me all the stuff. And then give me all this stuff. Yes, that's a decent amount of that stuff, isn't it? 37 guns. Let's have more than 37 guns. Let's have that many guns. I've only got 43 power poles though, which is not encouraging. Give me some of this stuff, and then make a bunch of these. Oh, and I do have all, I mean, I say all, I've got some number of these. I've got enough for like another, and then I've got like one extra, which is just going to sit around, I guess. Techs I don't need, but I am also just straight up banking steel. So I could actually start to do some engines or some flamethrower shenanigans even further, but I'm also not going to. I would need more wood for that to work out. We're going down. Yeah, we're actually definitely going to that one first, aren't we? Because we're nearly polluting it. And is that true? Was there one of these? Was this one low on ammo? No. I thought one of these was. Oh, he's getting some work done. I thought one of these was low on ammo. Was it one of these? No. Was it one of these? Was it? No. Okay. Oh, it was this one. This one's just like a bit of a workhorse, but there's also still just... I don't need to go there yet for a while. I can afford to go and do something about this thing and just work on getting more bullets onto the map. That branched much earlier than I needed it to, but whatever. That worm is going to be a bit of a shame. Actually, no, this is when I approach from the bottom. This is absolutely when I approach from the bottom. So we come down here, we drop a radar over here, we get stuck on the car, then all these guys need to go away, which is fine, and then guns here should be out of range of the nests. Actually, I don't know if this one is. This one is also out of the range of the nests, which is good, because otherwise, yeah, they only pop up when some biter is nearby to shoot. So we can have those guys there, and they are all doing everything they need to. That's good. Let's move the radar up, to somewhere where it will actually have defensive coverage, and that one is now good. That one's also online. All of these guys have as much ammo as they need, and we can leave that there for ages. Yeah, we've got a couple more stacks of ammo here, so we're just going to drop this in these guys, because these guys are using... These guys look like they're getting some work done now. They have earned some of this stuff. I don't think they've earned that much of that stuff, but we'll just make sure that keeps working. These guys getting stuff done. These guys, yeah, this is also looking pretty good. Oh, these guys are taking more combat than I thought they would. I was kind of, I mean, I guess, yeah, I mean, that makes sense, because, like, where else are these guys going? Of course they're going up here, because this is where the hole on the thing is. But that also means I could just defend this much more proactively in a different spot. I don't know that I'm getting much more combat out of this particularly quickly, because I'm just not, like, this is the size of the base, this is the size of the smelting, this is the amount of mining that happens. I am caching iron, which is nice. Like, I'm caching iron, I'm caching coal. I should get, you know what will actually help the caches is getting that tech, which I kind of don't need, but this will help also all the mining happen. The copper is still backed up because I'm not really using it, but it's also getting cached, and everything's kind of happening at the rate that it can, and I would have had to have built a bigger base to be polluting this more. But I think I'm going to, like, we'll go and visit these guys, because these guys should be doing more, and they're not, and that is a source of disappointment. And then I think we've kind of run this as far as we can, and that will kind of call this the natural conclusion of what this build did, and then we'll look at how many biters we killed. And not even, like, because the thing is, flamethrowers, once you get them set up, flamethrowers are just a whole lot easier to put out a lot of damage with, because all the fire goes on the ground and everything dies, and that's, you know, completely fine. The thing that I'm not sure about is whether or not, yeah, it is this way, whether or not that's, because there's always also still the wind-up time of how long until you can move entirely into the mode of just killing things. There we go. Yeah, now you guys are spitting at it, which is not what's going to happen. But I also kind of don't care, but at least these guys are running in now. Let's also give these guys some little defensive help, I guess. And these turrets are going to die, and I kind of don't care, it's fine. I mean, these guys are also not just... These guys, what are you doing? What are you doing, guys? Yeah, these are the turrets next to me dying because they're getting spat at, which is fine. I mean, we've spent... So we're getting about a quarter of them being mediums and spitters now, which is... Okay, like a quarter and over and a third, and that's fine. Which is still... You know, okay, so we're on 1.7k, 1.3k, so it's 3k here, so we're on about 31k after about 3¼ hours of stuff. But we have like a big chunk of those kills. I mean, and this is also only small biter kills. The other kills are going to ramp up. Here are the other kills ramping up. But the first... I think the first 1.5 hours, there was basically nothing, because it's also default settings. And then almost all the 31k have been in the last... Okay, at this point it's still hour and a half. Oh well. So yeah, overall, not super convinced that this is a fantastic strat for getting a lot of biters killed. This is actually one that needs more ammo. Like, we are getting a lot of biters killed. But also, maybe if I'd expanded harder and put more pollution on the map, then I'd have, because yeah, stuff like this is just fine. Like, how many guys are these? Kills 306, kills 1,500, just a lot of kills, which is, you know, that's stuff we like. And whereas these guys are, I mean, some of them are okay. Most of these guys are just pretty disappointing. Yeah. think I'm probably just going to call it here. Like, there isn't... Yeah, there just straight up isn't anything I will do other than refuel these things. I guess I could also just go and expand and just build more stuff. For example, I've got copper here, I've got iron here, I've got coal here, and I could also just take another feed of this coal because I've got like spares, and I could just start manufacturing more bullets over here. But this is pretty much what I wanted to do. Let's keep that. This should do a much better job of transferring all these buffers now. And yeah, still actually need to unload this thing, but it's fine. Oh, and we're barely using that. Between the two belts of the other outpost and the stuff that's coming off the home patch, we're still not actually really using anything from this iron patch anymore. But you know, we do have 7 turrets in combat. And some of them are running down their ammo. This is all slowed down quite a bit. But on the upside, keep doing that the wrong way around. I mean, the kills are still going up as well, because we're now on 37,000 kills. And the 3 types of biters that we're shooting are now the most numerous types of things we've killed. Okay, so maybe I do leave this a little longer. Maybe I go and where am I? I'm over there. We'll go and top up some ammo to the other bunker that's really using it. We should have a lot of... Where's the steel stash? 700, 500. Yeah, we should have a lot of that stuff happening at this point. 1.3 thousand is kind of enough, but I don't want kind of enough. I want all of the bullets. Okay. I also like that I've put these guys here in case I was going to do flamethrower stuff and then have not used them for anything. That's pretty funny. Doing more research, just continuing to do whatever research. It's not even important which research, it's more about just keeping pollution on the map. Which probably meant I should have built a bunch of blue stuff, because the thing that blue tech could have done, and the other thing I was wondering about whether or not this would work is, and also let's just give these guys full stacks this time. Everyone gets all the ammo. Is that blue research would have let me get bots, which would have let me expand a lot of stuff a lot faster. You guys need ammo as well. Good job. Okay, I guess I wander back to the base and get you more ammo. I mean, you don't really need more ammo. None of this really needs to happen. This is all just an exercise in extended misery. But give me this as well, I guess, because it's here. And I don't think you guys probably have much at this stage, because I just emptied you out. Oh no, I'm getting... Okay, I can take another 300 somewhere else. That's fine. Yeah, at some point I was considering... Wait, what? Research isn't happening. I'm just trying to get... Okay, so no, it's just a fast research. It's a fast research that has emptied everything else out of all the labs. And so it's waiting on research to be assembled, which is also fine. Yeah, I was considering doing, like, attempting some kind of bot-enabled mixed build that made red ammo. And doing a similar thing to this, but with more ammunition and more pollution. And maybe that would have worked, but that would have also taken a lot longer to set up, because I would have had to do actually the entire blue tech build, as opposed to just this kind of YOLO nonsense. But the advantage, I mean, I guess I guess the other thing that could have happened is like set some of these up, start farming some of these, because the other thing at this point that's kind of interesting is all of the ones that I'm farming are no longer contributing a tax, right? Because instead of, okay, I say that and then I find one where the attack's actually pulling. If I was farming these on the right side, then I might not even have to worry about attacks forming, which means I could still go and build the rest of this and get blue science online and get, yeah, so instead of doing like a building phase followed by a farming phase, farm a bit of this stuff, expand the industry more, put more pollution on the map. Am I starting to pollute these guys yet? Are you doing anything? Why not? You guys suck. I mean, you guys are all fairly death averse, but other than that, you kinda suck. We're up to 50% spitters. Are we? Okay, so I am up to like 32, another 5.5 there, so we're up to 37,000 kills, and we are at 3.5 hours in, basically, in-game. Not sure what the real-time thing is, but that's fine. I wonder if these guys... The one I actually wanted to wonder about was whether or not these guys have enough ammo, but they all seem to be pretty fine. Doesn't actually matter what I research at this point, it's just about, yeah, putting work in. Because Deathworld would have been more difficult to get to the point where everything is about biter kills. So like this, setting up this thing in default settings is a whole lot easier. And the things you often don't, I think in that case there would have been a lot more pushing for safety. Whereas at this point is more just like ferrying stacks of bullets. The turrets that are shooting a lot of things. Sure, you guys have still got stuff. Has this thing also... It's kind of capped out. Is that 450? That must be 450 small biters an hour? That can't be 450 small biters a minute, can it? Yeah, I think we're probably done here if we almost run out of techs. Because also the other concern is, if I've run out of all these techs and all the processing, all of this processing stops, a lot of this draw stops, a lot of this mining stops, and a bunch of the power grid cuts down because all of this is no longer doing quite everything it should. And then I'm also not putting as much pollution on the map, which is nice for Evo, but less nice for trying to spawn all the biters. Yeah, we got a lot of this stuff cached, which is mostly just a terrible plan. Caching the stuff is pretty much always bad because it just puts all the pollution on the map, unless you've got a specific plan to be unloading this with some kind of timing, which I don't. For me, it's all just about keeping all of the mining moving. Yeah, I think we're probably about done here. We've got like 70, I think I've said that quite a bit recently. We've got about 70 turrets constantly in combat. We've got I always do that the wrong way around. Yeah, we're now 33k, so these two are basically 6k between them, so we're on 39k at 3.5 hours. Which is, yeah, I think I think the strategy would definitely be expanding something to blue science, just to, because the other thing is, expanding to blue science would also mean that I can do a lot more of these combat techs. Because one of the things I was thinking about is poison capsules would let me clear the worms out without clearing the nests out, which means I can put the guns closer and not have to worry about the worms shooting them. And then, yeah, a bunch of this other research, which is just a great way to consume resources, which means pollution on the map, which means biters, which is great. I think that's probably the next thing to do, and then figuring out how to do all of this, quote, optimally, unquote, in terms of getting a lot of biter deaths will be figuring out when to do blue science after getting some amount of this stuff online. Because this was also quite a low effort way of doing this. You know, don't actually bother setting up any mixed builds, don't even bother with bots, don't even bother with blue science. Get a couple of flamers, which we kinda leaned on for defense, and then haven't really used. How much? I can't. 140 kills, 240 kills. So they're doing. I mean, they're definitely helping. In some other world, they would definitely be things that were okay. Other than these guys are not really pulling their weight. They're not getting much done. This is just, yeah, there's just another fast take. Oh well. Yeah, these flamethrowers somewhat useful, but just not. Because waiting for these attacks to, yeah, waiting for like the attacks over here to gather and then pull and then wander in and then die on the flamethrowers, doesn't seem quite as effective as just putting a bunch of these turrets down and just going, hey, do you wanna run into several thousand bullets that I've just got waiting here? Does that seem like a good idea? Do you guys want to do that? These actually probably several of these are low on bullets at this point. It's kind of turned into a bit of an RTS game. These guys are also low on bullets. These guys are doing fantastically well. I mean, because laser turrets might also be a thing if this was going further. Because the other advantage of laser turrets is that they'd also just use more power grid, which is also just more coal mining, which is just more junk pushed into the atmosphere, making people unhappy, making attacks happen. Yeah, I don't think I care about any of that stuff at the moment. Yeah, sure. Okay, so like 3.5 hours. A bunch of stuff getting killed. I'm up to 35, 39, 42. So I'm at 42,000 things killed. That's a rate I'm kind of okay with. And I've also kind of stopped trying for the last couple of months. Like, we could have, if I did have the blue science and could have expanded that and could have built like a red ammo thing over here where this iron and copper and coal is, and that could have also done good work. I think that might also be a good way of doing things. I think also just like the being able to, I was going to say being able to drop turrets next to bases and walk away from them, except they also either needed to be within the pollution cloud or have radar coverage, so you still needed to run power out to them, at which point it could have been lasers and it wouldn't need to worry about rearming them at all. But yeah, 42,000 biters killed in as long as this took. Pretty messy, pretty chill. Yeah, sure. That's not the button I wanted. Yeah, this will just continue until these. I was also kind of expecting some of these turrets to run out of ammo and just die, and me not care because because the whole point is the combat. But like whatever. Yeah, sure, good times.